Alrighty. We are back with more payload and hopefully less screwed up stuff involving the ground I don't know, ground combat's just... oh boy. Anyway, just give me a moment to pop over into the voice channel and we will get ourselves started, I suppose.
Right?
And I'm
That's
back.
not fun.
What have I missed?
We're just discussing the armor versus dice problem. Blaz feels like he wants to roll back armor values, but people will still be rolling large pools of dice that could potentially dodge anyways.
I see.
We could... I'm thinking maybe just lowering all the armor values just by 1. I know that doesn't sound like a whole lot, but...
well,
in some cases that could help people who aren't getting like a whole lot of successes and that might be using a lighter weapon of some sort.
Does that hurt the human-robot relations, though? Because now vehicle damage is just going to insta-kill people. Which, arguably, a mecha-sized gun fired point-blank at a human, yeah, it should kill him.
Yeah, probably should kill him.
Probably kill him, but the point is that they're smaller targets to hit, so maybe their chances should be in the dodging side of it rather than armor tanking.
Yes, that's what I would imagine.
So I guess I should hold on a second.
Which I'll be happy to prove today, if the cover system seems to be fixed, seemingly. Hans is going to try and tank some heavy shots, so send him his way. I don't expect it to go well, but I want to see what happens.
It should end up being a lot better than it was last time.
Okay. I'm holding you to that one, Blaz.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't expect anything less. Also, no Super Trooper this time. The hard suit is just going to be, well, it's going to be a little nastier than it was before.
Oh boy!
I had undercooked it.
Ah yes, undercooking.
So explain to me, how do I go about doing the hard suit path myself? I'm obviously doing a totally different build, but you just buy a hard suit and you treat it like a mech, is that correct?
They're kind of weird.
It's they're a vehicle, but they have a couple of different things about them. Unlike vehicles, they can perform jump jets and jet boosts. Unless the specific vehicle can actually do that. They also have... let's see here. They got a little bit higher maneuverability, and they don't have any internal mounts on them, so they can't get some of the special vehicle stuff, but they just have more main weapons and more... and some decent amount of hard points to slap onto them. So you just gotta fill up those slots, and they're wherever they are on the machine. Because vehicles don't have hit locations like ACs do, for simplicity's sake. Because vehicles can be drastically different from one another, and there's not like any like unifying thing between them.
Other than maybe engine.
Yes,
sure.
And, like weapon,
motion,
chassis.
power source.
Yeah. So we're just like, we're not really going to worry about that. We just have the equipment slots on them. That kind of determines where they are, and you can destroy them, disrupt them, disable them. Yeah.
So just the general... oh boy. Alright, so I guess since you guys were talking about it earlier, I'm guessing that, the specifics of how this combat is going to go will be discussed once everyone gets their asses in.
Well, I can tell you now.
But then you'll end up repeating yourself.
Well, there's not really a whole much to it.
I guess.
just I rotated the map. It's upside down now. Totally different. And the hard suit's going to be a little tougher, and the cover isn't going to be as strong as it was.
I mean,
Basically, instead of ranging from 1 to 5, it's now 1 to 3.
I mean, fair enough. Though Mr. Juggernaut did kind of almost just obliterate everything in a single turn anyway.
Well, we put a stop to it.
That we did. Also, I'm sorry, Blaz, for my character absolutely wrecking a dude in a heart suit with a laser sword.
You're allowed.
I wouldn't apologize for that. Be awesome.
Yeah, but like, Hans was the guy with the more armor and all the cooler shit, and I'm just like, I'm gonna stab him.
Yeah, but you had like an energy space katana, so, you know, you can cut through space and time with that.
And then I started setting shit on fire. You know, totally
I couldn't
normal.
hit his shit.
That also didn't help.
This is gonna be interesting.
Interesting is a word I would in fact use.
I just had like chill. Interestingly, I'm not chilled because Frost isn't here.
I have potato salad.
Haters?
But is it German potato salad?
No, because it have egg in it. But it's got dill.
So I understand we're starting in an hour. Is that correct?
No.
No, like
We're starting in
4
about,
p.m. EST is 5 p.m. PST. Or no, I got that the other way around.
No. What? Yes, Blaz lives in the ocean.
Yeah.
All right, so I think I know where the confusion is. Last week we started an hour late because Ari needed that time,
Oh,
and since we were only doing a combat, we were just gonna be doing the combat.
and then I didn't
thought,
end up
it's not gonna
being
take
late.
that long.
Yeah, because Ari got the first step of her 5G upgrade.
Hey,
Alright,
Fenris.
anyways.
Well, like the thing is that the reason I expected I was gonna be late on Thursday was actually I don't even remember why I said I was gonna be late. It had something to do with me not being home for the while, and then I would be home slightly later, something like that. But then, yeah, but then I was late on Sunday because I had to go get the second dose of my vaccine, and I was fine the rest of Sunday. But then Monday, I basically died because oh god, that headache.
Man, not looking forward to it. I'm getting mine tomorrow.
You'll probably be fine the rest of that day, but I recommend taking some pain meds for the headache you're gonna get the next day, cause oh god.
Woo woo.
It was like right between my eye, like there was just a giant crack in my skull.
Oh boy. Well, I don't know if I look forward to a headache, but I had this weird thing when I got my first shot. It felt like somebody was poking me from the inside of my stomach outwards with a needle, like they were trying to get out of my stomach with a hypodermic needle. It was so bizarre.
Well,
I'm
that's
afraid you got the wrong shot. That was the chest burster protein.
I was gonna say you got sodomized with an alien invader. You might want to get that looked into. No, I didn't have anything weird with my first one, just kind of some of the resident soreness in my arm, but then the second one just kind of absolutely killed me.
Well, I'm getting it tomorrow, so we'll see.
Oh, man.
I gotta get a drink, and then we can start.
Well, we still gotta wait for a frost anyway, so...
I'll send him a ping.
But is it going to be a sandwich? That is a stupid joke.
Okay, so this hard suit's gonna be a lot meaner. It's got a submachine gun now. It's got a shield. And it's got 2 light machine guns. So it's probably gonna be attacking you guys more often and probably gonna be chewing you up.
Oh man, metaphorical chewing me up. My favorite.
Did we get any fund from last venture?
No, I think
You got
it was...
experience last time.
Yay.
Oh, okay. So I can't change my loadout this time. Got it.
I mean, if you want to move some things around,
Remember, they
go
have
right
the
ahead.
space 3D printers.
Oh, and by the way, if you bought any gear last time and you don't feel like you want it anymore, I'll give you a full refund for it.
I don't
Instead
think I
of
bought
half.
anything.
I know Dan bought some stuff.
I ain't buying anything. Because it's like there's nothing really to give me that'll like increase my accuracy.
A bigger gun. That's what you need. What were you using before? Like a combat knife and a handgun?
Well, I need to get to the sheets.
Meanwhile,
Yeah, you
I'm...
got a handgun and combat claws. Get yourself a get yourself a machine gun.
Meanwhile, I'm going to...
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, meanwhile, I am going to stop thinking about this payload session while we wait to draw stuff from a payload session.
If you so desire.
Hooray,
Also,
I do my
DJ,
own
you're wearing-
art assets.
You're wearing power armor, right?
Yes, he is.
You know what you can do with that? I didn't think
Sorry,
so.
dog's barking. Yes,
so what you can hold 2-handed weapons in one hand
yes.
with the power armor. Get yourself a flamethrower.
You know what that oddly just reminds me of?
Get 2 even. 2 flamethrowers.
You know what that just reminds me of?
What's that?
Kinky's payload stuff. With the frickin' rip wraps. And Ben. He could just one-hand shit because I don't... Yeah.
Big ass arm.
Well, yeah, he had, like, the Damaki arms, but I think he also had a power suit. I don't remember if it was a power suit or... Yeah, it was a power suit. And then Alkion nearly killed him with a single artillery blast. On accident.
Oh. One thing I would like to adjust for this game, just to see if it actually really changes anything.
Mhm.
Dan, are you there? This would include you as well.
I think he said he went to
go
get a drink.
drink.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go do the same, and then I'll
Excuse
tell you when I
me.
get back.
Alrighty, don't die. We still have plans for him.
I love this emote.
Which one?
The roof scream.
Ah.
It's a great emote.
That's the energy it exudes.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's based off of the Aqua screen, based off of Aqua from Konosuba.
Ah, okay.
You know what space I'm talking about?
I know the character. I mean, I think most people know who Aqua is anyway.
Yeah, the useless one.
I was gonna say it's mostly because of her butt. Am I wrong?
You're not wrong. Oh god damn, the sniper rifle is considered artillery. Fuck.
Why is a sniper rifle artillery?
I don't know. I mean, Blaz, are you here?
Probably to balance it.
What?
Because it's a really long range weapon that has quite a punch.
I guess. Also, your kind of a robot, dude.
I'm going again.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
bad.
that's pretty bad. You were great last time.
Did you forget to switch your VPN?
1 second. No better?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
VPN.
Yeah, does VPN set to France?
VPN and Steam.
Ah.
Steam download.
No, Steam was just online.
Now it goes to shit again.
I mean, his.
Oh, and the cable was not. Oh, I just noticed that.
I mean,
What? Ari, what was that?
Did you get a hair in your mouth?
I hit the metaphorical duck on the road. I was saying that his mic kind of does that every once in a while, and I think it's just because of the distance. Like, just the
Fuck,
sheer
no.
distance. Not you, Snowy.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. Dan's back.
Okay.
Blaz, quick question.
What?
About getting new equipment, you said we could just get it?
Yes, you can purchase new equipment if you want to.
Dope.
And if you don't feel like you want it at the end of the session, you can just
Full
put it
refund?
back. Yeah, full refund.
Hell yeah.
If you want to like try something and you're just like, I never used this before, I want to give it a shot, and then yeah, go ahead.
Maybe that's what the simulation is for. We can test equipment out, and then when we're good for it, we just have it fully fabricated at the end.
Sure.
Meanwhile, Dunban just like, all I need is a sword.
Also, question, why is peach tea so good?
I don't know, but have you ever had raspberry lemonade?
Yes, it's good. Have you had raspberry iced tea?
Lemonade.
It's good.
But have you ever had cactus lemonade? Because I'm gonna tell you, that's even better than raspberry.
Did you get high?
Mm.
No.
Then what's
I
the
haven't had
point?
I haven't had cactus juice before, but I'd be willing to give it a shot.
Yeah, cactus cooler is really good.
Yeah, the cactus juice in of itself, I'd say in terms of putting it in lemonade, it kind of has a similar palate to raspberry lemonade, but it has its own kick in specific.
Mm-hmm.
But then something else that I want to
Like really
try,
tart?
it's a little bit on the tart side, but
Mhm.
it's its own flavor profile because it's such a weird plant. But something I want to try is fried cactus, because I like the taste of like the cactus pad in of itself. I don't mind it. It's a weird flavor between green beans and bell peppers. Like that's
I'll
what
be
like
right back.
that's what like the vegetable form of a cactus tastes like.
Oh, cool.
And depending on how old it is, kind of changes its profile. I think it becomes more mild as it gets older. So closer to the bell pepper compared to the green bean.
Is it like a
and-
pretty strong flavor, or is it just?
No, it's pretty subtle actually. It's like one of those kind of vegetables that if you put it in like meat or something, you really won't ever taste it.
Okay.
But the main thing you'll ever notice is its texture, because cactus can be a little bit slimy.
Yum.
But-
Slime.
So
But
it's like
they're-
a jello.
Well, not quite a jello. It's just like that's just how the cactus be when you're cutting it up. It gets a little slimy, and you can rinse off the slime. But like, obviously, that kind of cactus has its different flavor profile and usages compared to the cactus that you put in candy, because they are also from two separate plants.
I didn't know that, but I love cactus candy.
The candy is typically made out of, I believe, Santa Ana prickly pears, while usually the kind you just eat by itself is Nepal. So,
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Isn't it pronounced Santa Ana?
now listen here, you Canadian. Yeah, I know a little more about how cactus works because I used to work for a lady who sold. Well, she would sell the Nepales, like, you know, and she would clean them for you to help with preparation of them, or at least show you how to clean them. But she also made her own cactus candy for a while. But basically, the cactus fruit is the same as any other fruit, except preparing it is difficult. Because everywhere on that thing is spiky. Like, even the part that's attached to the rest of the cactus, it looks all white and fuzzy. Don't touch that. It's still gonna prick. The best way to take a hold of it is with tongs.
Yeah, I've been there.
I can safely say that I have never been pricked by a cactus.
I have.
But I have a friend that, there's a reason why we call it teddy bear choya. It clings. There are many types of cactus, and most of them are inedible unless you're a cow.
Also, Eric, can you believe I've almost been subbed to you for a whole year?
My god, dude, you're probably the guy that gives me the most amount of money. Oh, hey, Frost.
Okay. Everybody's here. So I wanted to go over one extra addendum to this combat that I felt was missing in the last one.
More taunting?
Yes, taunt your enemy. For those of you who are wearing exosuits and/or power armor, give yourself +1 base and multiplier damage whenever you make a close combat attack.
Woohoo!
Just so you can actually deck things in the face.
Yeah, that was the conversation we were having in the last one.
What was that?
I think that was
what?
Frost. Oh no, someone's mic got hit by something, or you were drinking something. Someone was doing something.
Oh, I apologize.
Now, close combat attacks or just brawl?
Close combat. All close combat attacks. Just because you are big, you are beef. You will destroy your enemies.
But do they have the beef?
Yeah.
Or are they beefless?
Oh man, my combat claws are now 3/3.
I was gonna say, okay, good, I killed the chat. Because you are beefless.
So, +1 to damage and multiplier, is that correct?
Yep, for all close combat attacks while you're wearing an exosuit or a power suit.
Oh.
I've been thinking of more dumb end jokes. And I've come up with like, when Dunbez has enough of your shit, he becomes done.
That would work better if it wasn't for the fact that Dun is an actual nickname he already has. So.
I know, I thought on that one for a while today.
Well, get off the stage, it wasn't that great.
Blaz, how much would the shotgun cost? 2 AP? Considering I'm using one hand.
Shotgun, if you're using anytime you're using a one-hand, even if it's a two-handed weapon being used in one hand, it counts as a one-handed weapon when you shoot it. So 2 AP to fire a shotgun.
Are we getting close to Alakablam?
Alakablam, yes.
Alakablam.
And one other thing I'm thinking of doing, for those of you who have dumped a lot of points into body, you can add, if you're body positive, you can,
I'm not 5G yet.
you can add that number to the base damage of your close combat attacks, which now that I think about it, might be a little insane.
Who's got the highest body? I think it's definitely.
Yeah, Dan's got 4 body.
How the fuck is he at 4 body?
Power suit, exosuit thing.
Shit.
Right.
So he's got an
Dan.
exosuit and he's got a support frame inside of it, like on his person,
Jesus
and his body
Christ.
started at 2.
Hey Dan,
Yeah,
I got a suggestion.
What's the suggestion?
Do a flying press at your enemies.
Let's give it a
Now, if that sounds too insane, what I would propose instead is that for every 2 body you have, you can get a +1 base.
That's probably better, but who knows?
Okay.
Man, I'm just having like this thought that like Hans is the immovable object and Dunban is the unstoppable force. Because Dunban's got the agility of 2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
we're
think
we're
he
going
straight up
with
is
flat-
the fast boy. Yeah.
We're going with flat +4 for me, correct? Or are we gonna do +2?
We're gonna do +2. Yeah, I think now that I say it out loud, yeah, let's make it +2. So for every
Wait.
2 body you have, you get an extra.
Okay.
You get an extra base, so your initial impact is going to be stronger. Meaning that if you're wearing a suit of power armor, you're probably gonna, and you have like a 0 in body, you're probably gonna be at least getting another +1 base.
Cool. So I had combat claws. They were 2/2. Now they're up to 1. Now they're up to 3/3 because of the power suit itself. And then I add 2 more because I have 4 body. That's correct. Or
Excuse me.
Yes.
worded. Okay, so it should be correct the way it's loaded out.
It would be 5-3.
Yeah, that's what I got. 5/3.
Yeah.
That's gonna be great, especially at 6+.
Meanwhile, I can still use my combat claws effectively because grip weapons are fantastic.
Now, if at any point we feel this is shafting people who are using agility as their close combat option,
What? Just weapon finesse it.
yeah. Actually, you know what? Yeah, you know what? We'll come to that. We'll figure that out. Actually, you know what? Wait a minute.
Oh boy.
I have it.
Buzz having an
I
idea,
have a-
guys.
He's talking to himself again.
I'm not talking to myself. You shut up.
You are.
Why would I talk to myself? That's weird.
I'm talking out loud to a group of people, and you can listen if you want to, or you can just ignore me outright. In which case, you will be missing key information. You know what? Nah, never mind. I'll be a little too finicky.
What was your thought?
Okay, so if for every 2 body you're getting +1 base damage, what if for every 2 wits or every 2 agility you could get like a result bonus when you're making an attack? Just innately.
I like that. It incentivizes going big on your stats.
Like it's not like a huge, it's not like a gigantic bonus, but it may help in some cases.
I mean, the sole person with 2 agility.
But this does mean that there are going to be at least 3 other stats that aren't really being combat related. But I guess that's okay.
You know,
I don't know. What do you think?
it's hard to say, especially since like none of us have 2 wits. The only person that right now could make use of the idea of the result bonus would be me, because I'm the only one that has a 2 in one of those stats, and mine's the agility, because I'm fast. Everyone else is 1 or negative.
Okay, you know what? We'll put
I'm a bit out of, sorry.
we'll put a pin in that for later.
I was gonna say, when you start a new character, the highest you can go in any stat is 2.
Yes.
And even then, you have to start lowering stats.
It's huge.
I'm a bit out of the loop. So the body extra for melee attacks, is that still the case, or that changed?
It's still the case, it's just that instead of for every +1 to body, it's for every +2 to body, you add +1 to your base damage for close combat.
Oh.
And we're trying to figure out, like, what would agility get, and Blast suggested result bonuses, but right now the only person that could be able to feasibly test that would be me, because I'm the only one that has a 2 in wit or agility. Which mine is obviously the agility, because why wouldn't it be?
Agility in what context? You mean movement or attacks?
Attacks. Like, it would give
In that
a
case,
result
maybe
bonus.
they get extra dice, but no damage extra, because they basically hit more times instead of one powerful swing.
So kind of more like what it already does.
It already does
Yeah,
that.
Like if you have like, well, it like
Yes. I'm being. Oh god.
yeah, the
Oh, that is not-
agility.
My brain is
It-
not.
Yeah, the agility isn't really doing much in terms of attacking stats right now, but like, you already add your body to how many dice you're already rolling.
It's like
So in terms of agility, every 2 agility you get 1 extra die, maybe.
well, it'd be like a 1 result bonus or some minor bonus. Because
Or
the
one
reason why
reroll, and maybe something like that.
the reason why I wouldn't mind including something like that, because like say if you build like a really tough, punchy character, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna deck this guy in the face, and you just like your base damage is just 1/1, like that's honestly kind of depressing.
It honestly, yes.
But then the unfortunately the line of thinking is as soon as we do that, then maybe each other stat should also get an inherent bonus of some sort, and then we have to come up with a reason as to why that would be the case. Right now, I don't really know what we would do. I'm thinking for the time being, maybe we'll just leave it and let's just do the base, the +1 base damage for every 2 body that you have. I mean, every other stat is still pretty useful. It's just that body kind of does one thing, really. You lift good.
You pick things up and put them down.
I'm very good at stacking boxes.
Yeah, cause even like when we had like that team bonding exercise that Han forced us all into, body was like the one thing that really didn't do much of anything apparent.
It helped for the rope climb,
Yeah,
body and endurance to do that.
yeah. I mean that really mostly only helped you in the end, because everyone else's body is like terrible. But then,
That's right.
but then again, Speed Demon over here, able to just parkour up a freaking stack of whatever it was because, hooray, I'm the only one that can go that fast.
Yeah, it was like a pyramid of shipping crates that had traps and stuff all over it.
And he's just like, nope.
I really enjoyed that.
I mean, yeah, that was fun. It made interesting use of everyone's skills, even though, like, Yrsa didn't do nothing much. Or was it? It wasn't Yrsa, it was, Alex, because she was, injured.
Oh yeah, but yeah, Frost wasn't present for that, but we rolled for yours. So.
Okay, so I think that needs. I think that's probably everything here. So yeah, so major changes. I've rotated the map, so it's in a different direction now. Totally different map now.
Totally
Yeah.
different map, guys.
The hard suit is now bigger and has more stuff, so be aware of the hard suit. It will.
Wait, wouldn't that be more or less the size of an ace in terms of width?
Aren't
Let's see here.
ACs
So-
still like 5 meters wide or something like that? Given they're like 10
Alright,
meters
so-
tall.
Wait, I thought one of these squares was
It's 1.5 meters per square, and an
Oh.
AC takes up roughly 15 meters. So that's how big they would be.
okay. Then the birth thing is not to scale. Okay.
They would be 10 squares wide. Hard suits, yeah, I mean that's about right.
Okay, then I have to change my perception from the Hatsus as his Votoms ATs and more to say Wanzers from front mission.
Yeah, because
I
like.
just thought Wanzers were bigger. They always felt bigger.
Wanzers are generally so more or less 5 to 6 meters tall and 3 to 4 meters wide. Oh wait, that's still an AT is still not that much smaller. Huh.
Basically, my perspective of it is that the hard suit is basically the size of like a Skell in Xenoblade X, because those things are like.
I never played Xenoblade.
Well, I was gonna say in terms of their rough scale estimate, they're like they can turn into like a pretty average sized car, but in terms of like their standing height, they're about as tall as like a small building. So pretty decently big, but they're definitely not the size of an ACE.
You know, maybe we'll make them 3x3 instead.
Like,
That's a little more reasonable. Okay, so yeah, major things is the map's been rotated. The hard suit has more gear. All the troopers are upside down for some reason. And actually, where are all the grenadiers? Oh, these are all troopers and need grenadiers. Get out of here. Eh.
what was that one thing we were? It was something like. No. There we go.
And yeah, the hard suit's a little more punchy. We're gonna add the base multiplier damage for power suits and exosuits. If you have 2 or more body, you're getting an extra base damage. And cover is only going to be ranging from 1 to 3. So just for an example here, this heavy gunner here, you know, standing in the door, somebody's shooting at him, no cover, obviously. If somebody was, say, over here shooting at him, that's passing through not a whole lot of cover there, just like a little smidgen of a wall. I'd probably give him 1. Now, if he was standing behind this big-ass box here and somebody's shooting at him, I'd probably give him 2. Because this box is, like, you know, maybe not covering exactly everything.
Yeah.
He's hiding behind a fully enclosed wall, that would be 3.
Mhm.
Or maybe you can't shoot him at all. Maybe he's just not an eligible target.
I'd say that would probably make more sense. Because, like, at that point, you're probably shooting through supposedly, like, concrete or some other durable material.
Okay. Unless you had a specific weapon that would allow you to do that, like a, you know, like a
Breacher.
missile launcher or something.
Also,
Or you just slapped a breaching charge on the door and now you want it to explode.
yeah, also for reference's point, I guess, I did post a picture of, like, the box art of Xeno-X, so you can get, like, the idea of the size of a scale compared to a person.
Huh.
Like, the hard suit, that's probably more like the size of, like, a power suit or something. But, like, hard suits are probably, like, that, but, like, half the size or something. Would you say, Blaz?
Sorry,
that's
say
a-
that again?
Like, the thing I put in the images and music, like, would you say a hard suit is maybe, like, half the size of that?
Yeah, about half the size, yeah. Up
Alright.
that thing's thigh.
Yeah, because, like, that thing is a fully pilotable mech, so, like, it's definitely not the 10-meter tall war machines we're piloting, but big. Alright, so I will personally be right back, and then I guess we can get started.
Yes, we can. Alrighty here. I need to get all these. Who are these ghouls?
Hey, Blaz. You like funky, fresh
What?
beats?
Funky fresh beats?
Yeah.
Maybe. What do you got?
Friday Night Funkin'.
What is Friday Night Funkin'? I see this everywhere and I don't know what it is.
Rhythm game.
Rhythm game? Okay.
The music's really freaking good. But so you can tell that it's really popular considering that when Week 7 dropped 3 days ago, it completely crashed Newgrounds. It actually happened that they actually had to temporarily disable the portal view for Friday Night Funkin' just so the site could function properly.
I am excited for November.
Why November? It's because it's my
New.
birthday?
No, new World of Warcraft novel coming out.
Wow.
And this one's focused on the best waifu in the game,
Who?
Sylvanas.
I mean, if you like Hitler, I guess.
Maybe I do, Blaz.
What the? Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Don't worry, it's a joke.
I know, but still, whoa! Dial it back a few notches. And when I say a few, I mean several.
But no, they're making a novel about it, so I'm just really excited.
Are you really?
Yes, Blast, because that means I get to add a new novel to my collection.
Okay there, General Grievous.
This will be a fine addition to my collection. Look, Blast, once you start collecting something, you can't stop, no matter what.
Sure you can.
He's got a point. Same concept of me and Gunpla.
While we're waiting for Ari to come back, could you guys roll me up some initiative for
Blast, remind me.
I'd like to give command to Alex for this game.
Oh no.
So we're gonna be rolling off of Alex's stats for this, or for picking sides at least, right?
Yes, yes.
Blast, what was initiative again? I keep forgetting.
How do you keep forgetting?
I don't know, my... Damn, it wasn't
Write it
I
down
don't
on your
know
character sheet. Alright, so it's individual initiative, and you use the higher of agility or wits.
Okay.
Agility or wits?
Can you add a flex to it?
And that's what Fenris is rolling right now, correct? What do we need to roll to determine setup?
Okay, so for setup, so we pick a leader on each side, and you roll a d10 and add your discipline.
All right, give it a roll, Alex.
So, D10 plus discipline.
Yeah.
Plus 5. Here we go. 8.
Not bad.
8. Okay.
Not good,
Okay,
not
so-
terrible.
Yeah, I know, it's right in the middle.
So it's 1d10 plus what and what again?
Yeah, we won.
Okay, so for individual initiative, it's a d10 plus agility or wits, whichever's higher.
Okay, so no other additives.
Then what are they rolling?
They rolled one less than us, so we get to choose if they set up first. And I say,
Oh, those doing the setup.
but it's your call ultimately, Fenris.
I say we go first.
Okay, that means you get to pick a side first and get to set up on that side, and then they'll set up after that.
Hey.
At least I'm not going dead last, it seems.
Dead last is like the best time to go.
For heavy weapons users, yes, it is.
What? I have all these targets?
Ooh, juicy.
We need a
Edie
point that
mind
offers
me,
as
you
much-
die.
we need a side that offers as much cover as possible, at least initially, while also allowing us to cover as much as possible. I would
Well,
say the right.
Yeah, the right side has optimal crates configuration for defending. So
And
we
they
could
can't run that,
we could
and
set
they
up
generally
and come to us is the thing. So that definitely could work.
and it doesn't look like they could fire directly at us, assuming they don't put themselves right in the open.
For sure. So yeah, I think blue side would be great.
Okay, so you're going to be Mr. Blue Sky?
Why not? Sounds good to me.
Mr. Blue Sky?
So you guys can set up anywhere inside that blue square.
Okay,
Blue
so
rectangle.
Hans. Oh, behind the blue line.
Behind the blue line, yeah, anywhere in there.
Hans could probably set up about here. And since I'm not going really early in the turn order, maybe a little bit here. Yeah, that's probably better for low initiative.
All right, Frost, where are you gonna be? Where are you going?
Let's see.
And then I won't set these guys up until Harry comes back.
Let's be outside for once. What's the worst thing that can happen?
You get shot, Frost.
It's just a simulation.
Just like in the simulation.
Just like the simulations.
Simulations?
So, Oh,
Hang on.
wait.
Wait, is Harry back or no?
All right,
No, I'm
fuck
s-
boys.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Joke's on you!
And for that, you don't get to roll initiative.
How'd you know?
Right. Speaking of rolling things,
How'd you know I make my money?
What? Excuse me? Frost makes money?
ouch.
I wish I made money. Gosh.
What was that roll for there, Frost?
I
The
look
lug
nuts.
nuts.
Oh.
Okay. 1d10 plus 2.
The lug nuts of fate. No man has wits.
He has agility. It's wits or agility. 5.
Good God.
All right, he's gonna hang out behind this crate so he can jump people. Why
Right,
is
so those are
everyone
your-
faster than us?
Is that your official starting position?
We're starting behind the blue line, right?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then yes, he is going to hide behind that crate.
Hey, Fenris, what's Alex's initiative? I don't think he rolled it.
1d10 plus wits, right?
Or agility, whichever's higher.
Wits is higher. 1d10 plus 1. 8.
Nice.
Again.
Oh, so why does Alex only have 30 damage? We should be at 40.
What?
Everyone should have 40.
Damn it. Ah! Sorry, mate. Ah! The edit. Ah! On my side, it's a bit
There you go.
screwy right now.
I have adjusted it for ye.
Yeah, I guess blue team's ready.
Okay.
Why are these gunners still upside down? No, bring that back.
I think someone is playing around with the rotating tool.
I was starting to rotate that other guy and it just went away from me and I'm like, wait, no, bring that back.
Someone found the rotating function and is now playing around with it.
You guys are so troublesome.
Oi,
My goodness.
I didn't do it. I was trying to fix it, Blaz.
Guilty by association. You're a player.
Oi, don't blame me for DJ's doing.
Oh, we're gonna swap these guys around.
Speaking of DJ, what the hell was that noise?
A bottle. Ow.
Alright, so the sides are drawn. Your lug nuts and or psychic powers have been rolled up.
Lug nuts.
I think it is time to start some combat. So, hilariously enough, the hard suit gets to go first.
It just shakes the entire ground with a single footstep.
So how'd you guys lose that quickly? Hot suit.
All right, first things first. Hard suit moves 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. Puts a big leg up on top of this box like he's posing for
for
what's
propaganda
that?
shoot.
What's that? The Captain Morgan's rum.
I don't know why my brain defaulted to Payload's version of Playboy.
Play neck.
Wait, what?
Shut up.
All right,
No, I want
Alex,
to know the
monthly.
context here.
Alex, you're getting shot at.
Ah, scheiße.
Language.
I'm German, I'm allowed to do that. Foreign language.
Language, young man.
All right, we're gonna fire off a big ol' scrub machine gun at you with 7 dice. Alex, here it comes. Daka daka daka. Uh-oh.
Oh!
That is some
It
DACA.
begins.
So
So
how
that
did Alex die?
is 4 successes coming
Da-na-na-na.
at you.
Banana man.
That is gross. So whatever this hard suit gets, because it's a hard suit, it just adds 10 damage on top of that. So this is 7 times 4.
That's what
That
we're
is
still doing.
38 damage coming your way.
Mm.
Don't worry, you got armor.
I suggest you
bluff-
run.
Okay, I spend... Because I'm not taking
Alright.
that, I'm spending...
Now, just so you know, you are behind cover. I'll give you 2 cover for this.
So it
I'm
does make
still
it
gonna
easier.
spend... Wait, so 2 successes get eaten up, or what? Or how was it?
No, you count as spending 2 AP for cover. It's like when you use a shield.
I'm still gonna spend 3 AP.
Okay, you're succeeding on 6s.
Tap 8, 9 dice.
Okay, how much can I roll again? I keep forgetting that with evasion.
It's your athletics or endurance, I think.
Yep, 3 options. Here, I'm gonna post them in the chat here.
Okay, 3d... Oh shit.
Hang on,
Hold on, hold your horse.
hold your horses. Here's the rule. I'm gonna put this in the chat so everybody sees it.
Yeah, and endurance, body, athletics, agility, perception, wits.
I'm gonna take perception and wits.
You see things.
So 60-10. 60-10, I succeed on 6s. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow!
All
That was
right.
close.
So what we're gonna do here is, so yeah, it fires at you. It starts chewing up the place, and just so you can't always benefit from that, this box right here, this box is chewed up. That's gone. They're cover degraded from
2 to 1.
there we go. From 2 to 1. So yeah, that top box is just full of bullet holes. It just gets crumbles to pieces.
Okay,
Now you're in trouble.
degradable cover. That's a new one.
I like
least
the
to me.
idea.
Well, I mean, it has a big like vehicle scale gun. I'm imagining the thing probably,
Basically a Browning.
yeah, it's gonna punch hole through walls. Plus, now you guys will have to think about, oh, I can't hide behind this for very long. I gotta
Yeah.
move. All right, so that's that shot, and then this thing waddles over here
Oh man, waddle.
behind the boxes and parks it. Actually, I think he's going to keep going. He's going to spend 3 AP to get a little behind, closer behind that. So that was a total of 5 AP spent. That is a hard shoot. Trooper time. This trooper moves past his buddy
Is he super?
and gets into.
Is his name Mario?
Yeah, he's gonna get right here, and he's gonna go into Overwatch. Alex, you're up. You almost died. What happened?
Okay, where's that overwatching trooper? Okay, he's down there, but he can shoot through that window. God damn it.
Well, kinda.
But the box on top of that is gone. So he could theoretically see me. Oh wait, no. The
Do
window
you
is
see
not
his
there.
line of sight going down this way, Blaz? Because his line
Yeah,
of
I'd
sight
probably
there.
say he can. This is probably like where he's looking right now. It's basically bottom of Hans to the dun bun.
You know what? I'm gonna do. I planned something that's gonna sound crazy, but I kind of always wanted to do since
Oh,
since
no.
this last game.
Oh no!
I'm gonna go Beowulf on that hard suit.
You're gonna go all woo.
Beowulf.
He's gonna be the Beowulf to his Grendel.
Okay, but are we talking like the actual Beowulf, or you're
Not
just
the
gonna
not the
start-
God of War movie. Not the God of War
No,
movie.
no. I was gonna make a joke. Are you gonna be like the actual Beowulf? Or are you gonna be the one character in Skullgirls where you just wrestle people to death?
I love that guy.
No, I mean the Saxon hero.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it
What?
that the second you get command, you want to take on the biggest, baddest mofo in the whole map?
Because
Both
you
times.
know, Alex has got to
Last-
channel the Greek hero.
Of course.
She needs to be the Leonidas.
I know, it's just
Uh,
it's funny psychology here. The second they get command, they go for the biggest, hardest, baddest guy.
Hey, Dunban went off after the hard suit too. I mean, to be fair, that came
Ooh.
after him first, but he's just like, I'm gonna fight it.
Yeah, both cases. Anyway, just side comment. Please continue.
uh,
So what the frick is Alex doing?
I go. First of all, my AP are full again.
Say it again.
Started the turn. All full.
1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm gonna spend 2 more AP to get in cover here.
Okay, so you slide on in through that door. As you're probably like pointing down the road at that hard suit as you're walking to cover.
you're doing the I'm watching you motion.
And then I'm gonna spend, because as with last session, I started with my sword rifle out, and I don't want to cheat here. I switched to my 2 combat blades.
When in
That
doubt,
means I spent
cut your
1
way
AP.
out.
What?
Yep, you spend 1 AP to swap.
Now to go with the theme suit, I'm gonna go Theseus on that fucker.
No, Theseus.
The Greek
Oh, no,
hero
he's
that slew the Minotaur.
No,
Oh no, he's turning into the fuckboy.
oh no, Theseus.
I know, that was the whole thing with going into Hades and looking at his wife when he wasn't supposed to.
No, that was
No,
that was
that-
Odysseus, or not
No,
Odysseus,
Orpheus.
Orpheus. I
Yeah,
know,
Orpheus.
I know my Greek myths.
All right, Alex, are you Dunskies?
I'm Dunskies.
Dunskies. Okay. Grenadier time.
Yeah,
Is this
DJ and
the
I
right
are
Grenadier?
making a reference to the game Hades, because Theseus is kind of a fuckboy.
Yep.
I go on with this. All right, so he's gonna spend 3 AP to do his full movement and slide up into cover here, and then chuck a grenade, a big old smoke grenade into this cover here.
Why does this seem familiar?
Deja vu.
I've
We've
seen
been
this
in this place
before?
before? We've walked this
Oh,
path
goodness.
before.
So Ari, A or B?
Do you want my actual answer or my joke answer first?
A or B? Do you want? What should I pick? A or B?
B.
Okay,
I
tiny
thi-
orange it is.
Why is there still this? Wait, did he just throw a smoke grenade? I thought that was still from the last session left.
No, he just put that down.
Throw a smoke grenade in the building, and it fills up that whole
Ah.
room there.
Jesus, am I blind today?
All right, that is the Grenadier's turn. Tally, you're up. What do you do?
I'm going to peel this tiny orange, and then I'll move.
You have a clementine?
Yep.
Why
Well,
don't you...
technically a halo, but
Why don't you assert your dominance and just bite into it?
no.
My brand did it.
That's
Sir-
also Bran.
Assert your dominance.
No. Jeez. Fuck.
What the?
1, 2,
Dancing around? What are you doing?
5, 6.
She's trying to do a two-step.
1, 2, 3. I'll stick over here, moving an additional 2 spaces,
You're just
Right,
gonna stay in
Is
the
that it for
building.
you?
and the max range is 6 for the thing, which I can't shoot shit because it's wall. So I'm just
Walls.
taking my turn. That's it.
Okay. Grenadier time. Grenadier pops out of the door, chucks a smoke grenade. Right about. Wait, what's the smoke grenade thing? Effective range 6. Well, that's not very far. Well. Oh, wait. No, yeah, that's far enough. So he's gonna throw it there. Oof. Another big old smoke grenade, and he rushes up into the smoke. This trooper. What's he gonna do? Moves 1 space, spends 1 AP, and another thing to hop over here. And moves there, and overwatches. Ursa.
Okay. I gotta deal with these smoke grenades. What's the penalty shooting through a smoke grenade blast?
What's the penalty? The target gets concealment of a certain variety. I'm just gonna double check here. They have concealment 2.
Okay. And still get concealment if next you do it. Okay, I'm gonna shoot this grenadier then.
Okay, go for it.
Let's see how much dice I have. Okay, that. Okay. 9 dice. Well, okay. I'll go use my +1 to make that 6 into a 7, and then I get 1 reroll. Hey! So
5
that's
successes.
5 successes first.
Okay, Grenadier is going to spend 4 to succeed on 7s, and he's got 6 dice, 2 rerolls, succeeding on 7s. Alright, he's got 3. He's got 4. You still shoot him.
Yeah, so he takes 5 damage, bull 1.
5 damage, bore 1. Okay, so he takes 3 damage. And he is going to... Actually, he can't move anywhere. He's out of MP. That's as far as he can go. Anything else?
I'm going to move Frecky. Just double checking his map. Yep, moving Frecky right there.
Okay, is he gonna do anything?
Can't do anything at the moment. It's not close enough to anything.
Okay. Dunban.
Mm-hmm. Just double checking some stuff. How dumb do I want to be? I'm also trying to remember how the diagonal movements work in this version.
As many as you want.
Yep. If it says you can go, whatever Roll20 tells you, that's how much it takes.
Okay. Because I've also got a weird question. And I think I
Yes.
have an idea what the answer might be, but is it possible for me, given I have pyrokinesis, to take my smoke grenades and use them as a makeshift actual explosive instead of just a smoke grenade?
Do smoke grenades actually have anything flammable in them?
Yes, they do. That's how it produces the smoke.
Anything's flammable if you try hard enough.
Like basically, if you were to kind of heat, like it takes some weird finagling, and I did look it up. You can actually cause a smoke grenade to combust, and then basically more or less just increasing the outside pressure for Dunban using the heat would probably be enough to cause it to actually explode. But the question still remains: would that be something I could do, or should I just use them for their intended purpose?
Wait a minute. Are you telling me that there are no incendiary grenades in our list here?
I don't have
don't
any.
think so.
Well, no, you haven't. Like they exist, or
Yeah, but there's no. We hadn't. There's no one written down in the list. Like, what is this? What have we done? There's a grave mistake here. There are no incendiaries.
I mean, there are frag grenades.
There's something
All right,
called an
so-
air fuel grenade, which is contraband.
All right. So if you want to use a smoke grenade as a incendiary, we'll give it the basically we'll give it the damage of a frag grenade. But let's say but we'll make the blast a lot smaller since the what is it? The fuel inside the grenade is likely getting burnt up real quick.
Yeah,
So we'll make
totally
it blast 2.
So basically,
Damn it,
you would be
I'll be
able
right back.
to reach like these spaces here if I threw it down the hallway.
Yeah, so make it blast 2, frag grenade, damage, and it's got burning.
And this is because of your pyrokinesis.
And
that
that,
you're doing.
yes,
Yeah,
this is
that
because Dunban has pyrokinesis. Otherwise, this
Yeah.
wouldn't be able to be done.
I was about to say, that's totally fair if you're using pyrokinesis. If you're not, I don't know about that.
no.
This is pretty cool.
I specifically asked because of the pyrokinesis. So I guess I'll have Dunban use up all of his movement to move down here. So I'll spend 4 AP for that. And then, because this is kind of a weird advanced action, how much AP? The 3 AP for the pyro?
I'll say 3 AP for the whole attack.
Oh.
So it's you channeling your pyrokinesis into the smoke grenade, and then you chucking it down the hall.
Okay. So, what am I rolling for this? He's just
Make it,
gonna throw it down this hallway.
Yeah, just make a grenade attack. Athletics and agility. I believe. Yeah,
Yes.
agility and athletics.
Ah,
Or body. Body
Well,
can work too.
My body is terrible, so athletics and agility it is. That is 7 dice. And lay boop. What is the attack of that?
It's A+ to hit.
No. Well, yeah, I know that, but I'm just checking. Do I want to throw in the extra damage? Nah, it's already got burning, so it'll be fine. So that is 2 successes worth.
Okay, the trooper is gonna spend 3.
He's basically just like, what the fuck?
He manages to get out of there, but he's no longer Overwatch.
I have an idea. He only gets
Oh, yeah,
one
an idea.
success.
Okay.
He's gonna take damage. I don't care.
Okay, so he takes
4.
+1 because it's burning.
5.
He takes 5 damage, and his Overwatch is broken.
Excuse me.
Well done.
I now have 1 less smoke grenade.
No, but see, that's thinking. That's what I want people to do.
Yeah, because I'm like, I was actually thinking about that last session, and I'm like, am I
Why did
able
I
to
do
just...
that?
No, it's just I didn't really have much point of that, because it's just like, well, it's a smoke grenade, and I'm already kind of next to this thing, so I don't really want it exploding in my face. But hey, Dunban managed to explode a smoke grenade. But that's about all I can do at the moment. He's just gonna chill out. As he just
Chilling.
hears the explosion. And he's like, huh, I'm surprised that worked.
Alright, is that it for Dunban?
That is all I am going to do.
Alright, it is time to do some heavy gunning. He walks in. That's it for him.
Yeah. How menacing.
Alright, Trooper moves up to this window, activates his visor to look through the smoke, and is going to shoot at Frecky.
No, Frecky.
Frecky's getting shot. Blam. Misses.
Okay.
On, 0.
All right. So, got a question. These containers, could I possess the strength to lift and hurl them?
Yes.
Okay. Follow-up question. How far can I hurl them?
This would be a size 3 improvised weapon. I'll say you can, with your strength, maybe 3 spaces.
Okay, so not extremely potent, but something I could do if I get in trouble.
I mean, hey, you could throw it at the guy that Dunban just exploded.
Throw it through the window.
Just fuck that
Yes.
guy in particular.
I'm back.
Welcome
I mean, we have 1 less Overwatch to be worrying about right now because Dunban did that.
That is true. The problem is I have shit optics on the hard suit right now. Follow-up question. If I stood on top of this here box, I should be able to get a bead on this hard suit, correct?
Absolutely.
He is big.
You probably get at least 1 cover still, because there are these tall boxes in the way. If you're standing up here, that is.
That's where I'm going to be standing, yeah.
Yeah, so part of him is still going to be covered, but yeah, you'd have a better shot on him than if you were down on the ground.
I am going to trigger an Overwatch attempt, though, but hopefully I get to trigger it while going through smoke. So here, I'll start off my turn by moving. Okay, I move here. Does that trigger your dude's Overwatch?
He doesn't have good line of sight on you. He's waiting.
He's like, I know you're there, fucko.
Yeah.
So, by the way, these boxes are low enough that you can just spend 1 movement to get on top of them, so you don't have to spend any extra AP to climb.
Okay. Alrighty then. Well, I just realized I'm going to be taking some fire from this trooper, but let's see about that, actually. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm holding my grenade launcher, my sniper rifle in one hand. So I'm going to fire off a grenade at Johnny Trooper over here right here.
I'm
So,
not
here we
firing
go.
at Johnny.
It's effective range 12, so your difficulty would be going up,
Hold on.
shooting from here.
Ah, that's true. How far is that? Let me take a look. That's, ooh, wow, it's double. More than double. Let me
Oh,
take a
your
look at
grenade
that.
launcher should give you effective range 12.
Yeah, and it says this is 28 spaces away. Oh, 19 squares away. My mistake.
Yes.
I was reading meters. Oh, no. Okay, so yeah, 19's not that bad. Let me read the rules for that real quick. Yeah, this weapon suffers no penalties when used against targets within spaces. However, for each X spaces over this range, difficulty is increased by 1. So 9 minus 2 is 7, so that increases the difficulty by 7. Is that correct? Am I reading that right?
Firing the grenade launcher at that target there. The difficulty would go up by 1, so it would be at from 8 to 9. And do you have anything else that can help you out?
No, I don't have anything to help me out, but I thought it says for every X spaces over this range. Oh, so X being 12. All right,
Yeah.
that makes sense. So it's just going to be increased by 1.
Yep.
No, I'm just firing a frag grenade, and I'm going to land it right here.
Are you sure you don't have anything for that?
How about explosives expert?
There you go.
Let's use my expert trajectory learnings to find out how to plant this thing to get the most effectiveness out of it.
Yeah, I'll let you fire it normally then.
Okay, firing normally. Here I go.
Are you arcing it too?
That would be good, I would imagine.
Okay, so he's not getting any cover from this.
Yep. So here we go. Grenade shot, and I believe I'm rolling artillery for that as well. And body. Yep. Oh boy. So artillery and body. Well, that's going to make me roll 10 dice with a bonus of 1.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go ahead and make another 8. So I have 4 8s. That's 4 successes with a frag grenade right here.
Okay. So that poor chap is going to spend 4 dice to try not to die. So this is breaking his Overwatch no matter what, and he won't be able to use it. And he tries to dodge. He gets 3, and he still takes 8 damage.
Yes, 8 damage.
So he takes 4.
Beautiful. Well, now that I broke his... Now that I broke that, that should be good. So I'm going to step up onto this box. You said that costs 1 AP. Is that including the fact that I have climbing claws on my feet?
Oh, you just do it.
Okay, I just step up.
Yeah, you just step up. It's a big old like staircase, essentially.
Oh, perfect. So I step up once. If I fire from here, what type of cover would Big Hardsuit get?
I'd give him 1 still. Just 1.
In that case, I'm just going to stand right here and fire at him. I'm swapping weapons to the heavy machine gun and the sniper rifle. So that's a 1 AP action, correct?
Yep.
All right, that's just enough AP to fire at the hardsuit. Here we go. We're starting with the sniper rifle. No, let's start with the machine gun first. So, machine gun, same situation. Here I go. And I'm going to make that 7 and 8, which I believe gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Christ.
And with rapid fire, I could have done one of those into another 10, but I think I'm better with just an extra success.
Wait, what?
All right.
So rapid firing, for each 10 that you get, you can take your value. Instead of using your multiplier, use your normal value. So I could increase that 9 to a 10 and then keep rapid firing 1,
That's
2,
Well,
that's
you
not
got-
how rapid fire
right.
works. It's for every
Sorry,
first success.
He's talking about vicious. Vicious.
Oh, I'm sorry, vicious. That's more or less what I was talking about. I
Okay,
apologize.
I'm like,
Yeah, I was
wait a
combining
minute,
those
what?
two. Yeah, that's how vicious works. Speaking out of turn, but it does have rapid fire as well. At any rate, I've got 5 successes on you. What do?
Okay. So we got 1 cover out of this. He's going to spend 2 to get. At least he's succeeding on 8. And yeah, he's gonna try to dodge you. Nothing.
Wowzers.
What's the damage?
So, vicious. And pull vicious back up. It says whenever a die result is 10, you add this weapon's multiplier damage to the total damage dealt. So I've got 2 10s. That's correct. So vicious triggers twice or just once.
Yes, twice.
Oh,
Okay,
so
so I'm adding 12 for the 2 10s.
so Vicious got changed in this.
It is different, yes.
Yeah. So for every 10 you score on your die roll, you deal your multiplier damage again. In this case, because he's using a rapid fire weapon, I would let him use his base damage instead.
Yes.
Because
So,
it's a big, mean machine gun.
oh yeah, and it's shooting crystal-tipped rounds, so this thing's going to be chopping them up. Okay, so for 2 of those shots, I'm dealing 12 damage plus. So I add the. Hold on, let me start over. So let's just add up the base damage by itself.
Yeah, just roll. Do that first.
We'll do that first. So we got 5 successes. I have rapid fire 4. I think I got 5 shots. So I'm basically doing my full attack with this spread. So 6 times 5, right? Or-
It's 4 times 6, so you have 24 damage,
4
plus
times
2 on top is 26, plus the 12 from the vicious. You're doing 38 damage to this vehicle.
Good gravy.
But here's the kicker. It says 2 damage on him, but we're giving him the plus 10 armor because you're a
That's
person
correct.
shooting at a vehicle. So
Correct.
you reduced that by 12. That's still 26 damage on the vehicle. I need to go get my damage table here because I forgot to load that up. So something nasty is going to happen here.
Good boy.
So he's
Aw,
at
man.
20, what did I say? 26? Yeah, 26. Youch. So yeah, he gets. That's a lot of damage. Roll me a d10.
Ouch, youch.
I scored a 1.
All right, this vehicle gains 2 heat for his trouble, which is half of his heat. Mind you. So he's already halfway to
Give it a second.
overheating.
Oh no!
All right, Hans, anything else you want to do?
Yep, follow-up shot with the sniper rifle loaded with the coffin nail.
Oh, dang.
It's not.
And
I mean,
I want to see if I can make a kill shot with this. I'm going to use my cunning strategist to try and shoot exactly where the pilot is. Maybe you can give me some kind of benefit for that. So, that's a lot of damage too. Oh my god.
All right,
All right,
so he's
This one hits on
spending
7s
it.
and up. So I'm gonna basically. Oh, it doesn't matter in this case. I just got 5. No, yes, 5 successes there.
All right, so he's blowing it all, so he's succeeding on 7s again. Knocked it down by 2.
Okay, so that's 3 successes. I do have
Okay.
what do I have? Bore 1, which I haven't looked at for a while. Bore X. For each success after evade, it gains Pierce X. So I have 3 successes. I have Pierce 3. Is that correct?
You're Pierce 3, you're doing vehicle scale damage. You go right through him. What's the total damage being dealt?
Oh boy. Well, it's 4 and 4 is 8, 12 damage.
All right, 12 damage that he can't do anything about. Oh, whoops.
Yeah, 12 damage and boring.
Well, surprisingly, he's not dead.
Oh, also, were you going to give me any benefit for my maneuver?
Yes, roll me 2d10 and choose the option that you want.
4.
2 and a 4. All right.
Well, I rolled
So. Okay, so 2 and a 4. So your options are vehicle gains 4 heat, vehicle loses 4 AP.
Take the AP.
I'm gonna do the AP. I think overheating would be great, but the negative AP is even better.
Yeah, because then he has less action economy.
That's right.
All right, boom. Hard
Awesome.
suit is in the danger zone.
Okay, so that's one coffin nailed down. Everybody's ears are still ringing after that firing, and then Han's just gonna leap off the crate, and he's gonna go hide in this building over here.
Probably a good
And that's my
idea.
turn.
Oh, so you have to leap over top of that. So this is a window right here.
Oh, it is a window, is it? Oh, well, we could do that too. So I've only used 2 of my movement points out of, what is it, 6?
Yeah, base 6.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I have speed 7 because of my additional add-ons.
Alright.
So, 5 more spaces. Yeah, that's definitely enough.
All right, so you deal the hard suit some damage, and then you run away.
That's right. Poke the bear,
And-
now running.
Fantastic. All right. Grenadier time. So this Grenadier is going to go over here,
Where he heard the explosion.
where he heard the explosion. So he's going to spend 2 AP to get in that position. And then you know what? He's going to chuck a grenade down the hall at the dun bun.
Oh boy. Like a frag grenade?
Like a big old fragger.
Alright.
Big old Fraggle Rock. So, chuck. 2 successes on Dunman.
Alright. How much do I trust my luck? I'm gonna spend 2 to succeed on 9s.
Okay.
And let me double check what the thing he says. Athletics agility, because that is my best. And lay 7 dice. He's fine.
He's fine. Okay, the explosion goes off, and you're like, nope. And
He-
then he
like-
spends
like-
his last 2 to go down here.
And as it like rolls into the corridor, and he just kicks it into the wall. Just big old nope. You don't got time for these games.
I'm missing a Grenadier. I am missing a Grenadier.
No, you're not.
Yeah, this guy right here. He's not in the list. Get in here, you. You're going last. Because you're late to the party. Also, I gotta do end of round. All right. So Heavy Gunner 2. Where are you? You're down here. Okay.
He's hanging out with Scooby Doo.
Heavy Gunner 2. How are you?
We got something to do now.
I honestly, I started it. And I still didn't expect that.
All right, so he's moving. Yeah, he's just getting in here. Dunban, he's just moving on in. He's gonna shoot you
Alright.
from right here. He's gonna shoot that corner there. I'm gonna give you 2. Yeah, I'm gonna give you 2 for that one.
Okay.
So here we go. Daka. 4 successes. Oh God.
Yeah, I'll spend my last AP to bring that down to as best I can.
8. Yeah, you're down to 8s now.
And boop. Alright, that's 2.
That's 2. Okay, so you take 12 damage from
Ouch.
the big old heavy gunner.
I take 10 because I have 2 armor.
Oh, okay. So that means you get a damage effect, which
Ow.
is 8. Your head is disrupted. You get 1 blinded token. Or sorry, 2 blinded tokens.
Well then.
As some, I don't know, drywall dust gets in your eyes.
Sure. Let's go with that.
All right. And Trooper. Trooper is moving on up. He's going to spend 3 AP to get up in this Bolden up here. And this last Grenadier is going to move here, leap out the window, turn on his visor, and shoot Frecky with his handgun.
No, Frecky.
Frecky is getting hit by 3 successes. Frecky, what do?
And 4 AP. Then I roll dice.
Frecky gets shot. 8 damage on Frecky.
No, he takes 6 damage.
Alright. And that is... Oop, that should go right here. End of round. Hard suit is... well, there's a bunch of warning bells going off saying some dipshit just shot you with a coffin nail.
Wee-oo, wee-oo, wee-oo.
Come on, you big dummy. Come closer to me.
Activating asshole scanners. Wait a second.
Alright. And he's stomping over this way. He's in the smoke.
Oh!
And he's gonna shoot at Hans. Hans, I'm gonna give you 2 cover for this.
Okay.
Oh shit! Oh no!
I'm a genius.
Retaliation
Oh
strike.
shit.
You
He's
should
at-
get 3 pieces of cover there.
He is, but he big, and those are just boxes. So he's gonna be shooting at you with his submachine gun once again. Boom! Only 1 success.
Oh,
He might live.
You might live, so you
You
get
might.
deal
2 cover.
how much damage?
That's 7 damage coming your way.
7 damage. So subtracting 3. Well, do I even get armor save for this? Or you've already factored that in?
Sorry, because he's a vehicle, he gets an extra 10 damage. So 17 damage is coming your way, rather.
17 damage. So 3 minus 17. We're at 14 damage.
Oh,
Taking 14 damage.
you can still rely on your cover. You can still use that.
Oh, well, I wish to rely on my cover. So I just get to roll normally.
Yeah, you choose what value works for you, and then you get to
that would
benefit
be-
from the cover.
Athletics and body is 9 dice, so here I go.
Okay, so you're succeeding on 9s. And you're
We're
fine.
good. Alrighty then.
All right.
Yeah,
But
the
we're
way
gonna
the cover
say-
is working now, I think it's working as intended.
And
It
then
seemed-
because that he's shooting at you, Hans, this piece right here, that goes down by 1.
Oh, okay.
So now instead of giving you 2 cover, now it's down to 1 as he chewed up that corner of the wall there. Let's see, and that was his 1 AP attack. Oh, he's got a shield. I forgot I gave him that.
You even mentioned that earlier.
I did do that. Well, you know what? I did give him light machine guns, so now he's just like, hey, well, Hans, now you're just gonna get peppered. And here we go. Here's we're gonna throw some pepper on this pasta. Here's the first shot with the machine gun.
Is he the salt then?
One success on Hans. Measuring from here.
So I still get to roll, but I only succeed on 9s, correct?
Yep.
Or on 10s.
Oh, sorry. No. Oh yeah, 10s, just 10s.
Alright, here we go. That's nothing.
Okay. 14 damage coming your way.
Yeah, I eat 14. Oh, you mean 14 total?
14 total.
Yeah, 14 total. Well, 3 minus 14. Or you already are minusing 3, aren't you?
No, I'm not. I'm just telling you the total.
Oh, well, in that case, I only take 11 damage.
Take 11 damage. Okay, so mark that on your character sheet, and you get damage effects, this is what I've been waiting for. More damage effects. Your torso is disrupted. What does
Oh,
that
no.
do? Oh no, my hot bod. You lose 1 AP.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Dunman over here's temporarily blind.
I can't see.
Yeah,
So
so
guess what? He's got another one of these, and he mad. He gonna shoot you one more time. Ooh, 3 successes this time on Hans.
Oh no.
I want to use Cunning Strategist to hit the deck, maybe increase my odds of success here. Well, I rolled 2 10s.
Is hitting the deck a free action?
Unfortunately, I don't think there's really anything I can do for you right there. But you got 2 10s, meaning that you only take, well, another 14's coming your way.
Another 14, so that's another 11 damage. So I'm up to 22 right now.
22? Okay, so you're taking severe damage effects this time.
Okay, should I put a token on myself?
Yes, sorry, I should have mentioned that after you took that first shot. Yes, put a little wounded token on you.
I put 2 total or just 1?
Just 1, yeah. So if you're at 0 wounded tokens, you're taking minor. At 1 wounded token, you're taking severe, and so on.
Right.
And your damage effect this time is 6. Ooh. The attacker chooses a limb to disable. He's going to disable your left arm.
Oh, no.
As your left arm gets broken. As a bullet just, passes right through it.
Following the logic here, that would be the one the sniper rifle's in. I didn't actually specify. I'll specify here.
Okay. So you unfortunately drop the sniper rifle, so that's going to be in your space where you dropped it. So if you want to pick it up with your other arm or something, you'll have to spend AP to do that.
Right on.
So that is the hard suit's turn. He's finished.
It's a pretty effective turn, but then again, he's not looking too good after I shot him up, right?
Oh no, he's not looking too good at all. That's why he's in the smoke. He's like, nah, man, forget about it.
Forget about it.
All right, trooper time. Done. Ban. A trooper comes down the hall. He gets into close combat with you. He's got a knife.
Also,
No!
No,
And-
I was
go
late
on.
on the knife joke.
Done. Ban. You get stabbed.
Alright, not much I can do about that. How much is the stab?
You are stabbed for a total of 5. Oh no, 3.
So he takes
3 damage.
he takes
Is that
1.
it? Really? From a knife? This is a knife.
Combat knife is a 3-2, I will guarantee you.
Yes, it is. Wow. Okay. So
I take 1 damage.
you take 1 damage from that. It's a good thing he's got a handgun, which he's got to swap to. So I got to spend more AP for that. And one-handed weapons can be used. One-handed ranged weapons can be used in close combat. So he's going to try to shoot you. Wow!
What the
I didn't
shit?
realize you were fighting John Woo.
What the shit?
Just like
Eat my
dodges come
ass,
out of the
dumb
hallway, and then he just shoots you. Stabs and shoots.
I mean, this is the guy that I threw a grenade at, I think.
Yep. He's mad at you.
Gee,
What
what
the
a lie.
fuck? I'm sorry, I can't get over this.
All right, so Dunman, you take 17 damage from this shot.
I take 15? 11 to 26? Ow.
Ow. Okay.
I believe in the words of Bort. Youch.
And you have a wounded token on you?
I already have 1, yeah.
Okay. One of your limbs is disabled. We're going to go for your right arm.
Joke's on you! That's
Oh,
the
yeah,
one
that's
that
right.
doesn't
He
work!
He doesn't know that. Your mangled arm gets even more mangled.
Yes, another scar. I don't remember that one.
And it kind of looks down. Oh no, he's a lefty. Did not account for this.
No one ever accounts for lefties. That's a proven fact.
All right,
Are you done
Alex.
stabbing me?
Yes,
Okay.
that's it. That's all I could do.
Well. I'm in a bit of a pickle right
my
now.
own actions.
I'm in a bit of a pickle right now because there's pretty much no enemy in range.
I love pickles.
Because
Did you have an assault
I
rifle?
have been a bloody idiot and switched to my swords.
I mean, yeah. At least you're not
I had a
unbanned.
plan. I had a plan.
You had
And
a,
it's all into the sand right now.
you had a cunning plan.
I mean, I could charge it, but that would give blah, 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 blah.
Well,
But that
well,
would give
you
at
could-
least
you could
5
switch
people.
Back, you can switch back to your assault rifle and try to shoot at him.
Ah, true.
What's happened?
Is that not what you want to do?
Ah.
Well, I'll let you figure it out. I gotta go get a refill on water because I am parched.
You see,
You're...
Go on.
Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say my cunning plan was
I mean,
just.
I could make a banzai charge in here and trust the smoke to cover me, but that would be too risky, I think.
What's your backup plan?
My
Who's-
backup plan.
More DACA?
I. There's pretty much no enemy in range right now. It's stupid.
That's a shame. You could fall back and hunker down, go into Overwatch, and wait for them to come to you.
Yeah, I think Is anyone in Overwatch on the enemy side right now that could see me?
I have
no
no
one.
idea.
No one's on Overwatch unless Blast forgot
Okay,
to.
then I fall
something
back to Ursa. Spend 1 AP, switch to my assault rifle again, and go into Overwatch. That costs me how much AP?
I think it's 2.
Yeah, it's
I'm back.
Hello.
Okay.
2 AP to Overwatch, Blaz. I believe that's correct.
Yes.
Okay. And then I'm done.
Okay.
Also, this is completely unrelated, but Quiplash is free today.
Hey, Quiplash is fun. I like Quiplash.
It's free until the 26th.
Alright, we already
Oh,
got
man,
all
we
those
can
in this
free-
household.
Well, if you don't have the Quip.
Alright, so this Grenadier spends an AP, leaps over the wall, and moves into the building. And I also forgot to tick down the smoke.
Mm.
Mm.
So the smoke's getting ticked down. Two rounds remain. And this Grenadier is going to throw another grenade. Oof.
Huh, apparently it's just a general jackbox sale as well as free Quip.
Alex, you can shoot him through that.
Yeah, but he's in smoke. I don't think yeah.
It doesn't stack, so he is going to get 2 concealment, regardless. Oh, well,
Okay.
you're shooting through a window here, so he's got... oops. Move you. I just want to get the ruler out. Where is it? Ruler. Ruler, where'd you go? There you are. So, yeah. And I'll give him 1 cover for that. If you want to try to shoot.
Ah. You guys want me to risk it?
Listen, I'm already getting stabbed and shot. Really doesn't matter to me.
What is it that you'll be risking right now?
To miss and waste my Overwatch.
Oh, I would wait for a better opportunity if you don't feel confident in the shot.
With concealment and
I
cover
mean, he's
because of
he's
the
confident
window.
in cover, yes.
Mm-hmm. That's tough.
I I'd say probably hold on to the Overwatch when you have like a better, more guaranteed shot.
Yeah. Only make shots you think you can hit with, I guess.
That's kind of the reason for Overwatch is, you know.
Yeah, one nice side effect is they could use more AP than they bargained for trying to get out of your shot.
Alright, so no shot on the Grenadier.
I believe that is the consensus.
Alright, Charlie, what do?
Are you sure you're able to speak today?
I've been seeing all the holes around. I believe the stroke is contagious. That's my answer.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And overwatching, so I'm just gonna keep my AP at 2. At 8, I mean.
Meaning he's like right there. You can just pop around the corner and shoot him.
Okay. So I won't overwatch then.
I'm saying you could. You could do that.
How much concealment we get?
He's just getting 2 from the smoke. Do you have any thermal visors or anything like that that can reduce the...
Nope.
Okay.
All I got is the power suit.
Does the power suit have anything built in? Aside from magnetic boots, I think.
Nope, just a breath mask.
Well, at least you got breath mints.
At least you can breathe all this desert dirt.
Okay,
So, yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm just gonna... Fuck it. No risk, no risk combat, so... Gonna pop around the corner.
Okay.
And... That's 5 squares away. Oof. Flamethrower. So that would be guns plus... Now this is guns plus what in this case? In terms of for the dice pool. Blaz? Hello?
You killed him. You monster.
He muted.
Maybe something came up.
Maybe.
Sorry, it was indisposed for a moment there. What's going on?
For the flamethrower, it's guns plus what for the dice pool this time around?
Oh, you actually got a flamethrower.
Yes.
Okay, so to Worf some flamen, it is a guns weapon.
Yes, so it's guns and what attribute for the dice pool?
Agility.
Okay, so it's 7 dice versus 8.
Oh shoot, that's a linear weapon, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, he doesn't get any concealment from that.
Ha!
To whom it may concern.
You see, when a flamen starts Worfing, smoke does nothing. Oh shit!
Tolly.
Yeah, this guy sees that coming and he's like, oh hell nah.
Ah,
Oh,
hell
no.
nah.
Alright, so he's spending 5 AP to get on 6s, and he's like, I don't want to die from that. Well, he gets 4. But he still gets hit for how much?
That's 4 damage and still burning.
Okay, so he actually takes 1 from that, but he can't move because he spent all of his MP already, and he's out of AP. So if you have a secondary attack, he's screwed.
Damn,
I mean-
damn, we are screwed.
Now the thing is, the only other secondary weapon I got is the shotgun, and that's got effective range of 3.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
So now in this case, the effective range is going. So is it for every square after it, or just
What's the
it
effective
typically
range?
goes up by 1?
What's the rating on the effective range?
3.
So it's every 3 spaces.
Okay, so it'll just be going from a 7 to an 8.
Yep.
Shotgun. Same roll.
Not bad.
Can't do anything about it.
So that's 9.
9 damage, and he is he's up at 6 now. So bam. You don't like that.
Turn.
Okay. Grenadier is inside the smoke cloud.
Which one?
The one next to the heart, the beefy
You
boy.
got like 3 different smoke clouds right now.
Actually, he's the lower one. He's going to shoot at Frecky.
He's next to beefy boy.
Bang! Frecky shot for 2.
No, Frecky.
I spent 2.
Okay.
And I roll 5. Oh.
Frecky takes 8.
Nah.
Grenadier then, oops, get back to where you were. Grenadier moves up and around and behind the hard suit. And
These guys are so mean to Frecky. He hasn't even done anything.
Trooper. This trooper who got grenaded gets back up and moves into the smoke and gets up to the edge of the smoke. That is it for him. Ursa, what do?
They keep shooting my dog. I'm angry.
You certainly sound it, man.
Frecky's gonna run up.
I am absolutely livid right now. I could flip a whole table.
Frecky's gonna attack.
Okay.
Bark, bark.
Bork. Bork.
Come up.
Is Frecky just secretly the Blade Wolf from Revengeance?
I don't know, because I never seen it.
Just
Okay,
imagine a very sentient computer, but it's shaped like a dog.
That's 2 hits, and he has body 2, so it's 3 and 2, so 5 damage. Pierce 2.
Okay, he's gonna spend 3 to try to dodge that. Dodge the doge. Oh, and he does.
Bork.
Does the
Okay.
Borker have a secondary attack?
No.
No cyber claws?
Bork is
No.
one trick pony. Ironically.
I am going to move. Six.
Okay.
Then shoot the trooper.
Okay.
When we roll 2 successes. Because I have a +1 result.
Okay. Trooper is going to spend 1 die, and he's going to be succeeding on 10s with 2 rerolls 'cause he's in the smoke, unless you have something else that can remove that.
Nope, that's okay.
Okay, so 10s. Nada, 2 rerolls. Nada. Alright, he's shot.
Okay, so 2 successes is 10 damage. Bore 1.
Which means bore 2.
Yeah, bore 2. Yeah.
Alright, he is down.
Oh man.
Dodge this. Bow.
Bang! He's gone.
Gone like the wind.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Uh,
Ursa, you finished?
Yep.
Okay, moving on. Done, ban. Everything's terrible. This guy shot you and he stabbed you, and now you can't see.
Okay, so here's the question. In this version, what does blinding and wounded do?
Alright, so wounded, we're just keeping track of how damaged you are. So the next time you get shot, the damage effect is going to be worse. By the way, you only have one wounded token on you right now.
And that is because I took like a 10 damage and then I took a 15.
No, it's just
Okay.
the first 10 damage you take, then you get wounded, and then the next time you take a wounded token is actually when you go down, when you're downed on the ground.
Huh. Okay. Fair enough.
Because then you take the next level of damage effects, which is pretty bad. That's when your limbs get blown off, and it's not a happy time.
Alright.
Gunban, you might want to fall back. Hans could help you out with your little trooper situation.
And what is the status of blinding?
Blinding is increasing your difficulty per blinding token. So in this case, increase all difficulty of any perception checks you make that require sight, and any attacks you make.
Alright.
All increase.
Here's a particular question, given he's of the weirdness variety. If I were to use, like, the pyrokinesis, would that still be affected since he just can kind of just mentally do that? Since that's not even, like, a perception check. It's just something more asking for clarification.
Do you want to shoot a flame down the hall?
Just kind of a general, just kind of fire.
Okay, it's I'd say it's a little more indiscriminate. Like, you know where he is. Like, it's not a mystery to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'd say because you're psychic, I don't think it would really inhibit that. Unless he was like further away from you, then yeah, probably.
Alright. Then I will use...
Wait, do
Go
you
on.
have telepathy?
Yes.
Oh, then you know exactly where he is.
Yeah, I have minor telepathy. I can scout out
you
anyone
totally know
within
where he-
18 meters. So, actually, he knows where everyone in the building is. Because apparently 18 meters.
Scorch him.
Yeah, so I will use my 3 AP to burn this man that decided it was a good idea to stab him. And shoot him.
You could just move down a space and then shoot it down the hall.
Yeah, because he'll probably fall back afterwards. Yeah, so I'll move here. And then he's just gonna... Why is Roll20 so laggy? Spend 3 and just fire.
Yes, hands.
Fire in the hole. Alright, so it is an intelligence discipline check. So that is 6 dice. And Leburn. This is kind of more to just annoy them, I guess, so... And I'll spend the 1 and make it 2 successes.
Okay, front trooper is he's gonna spend 3 to not die. So here we go. He's okay. Heavy gunner in the back. He's gonna spend. He's not worried about this. He's just gonna spend 1.
He's the one that gets burned. Nah, he's fine.
All right, so he spent 1, and this guy spent all of it. So he's out.
Alright, and Dunvan's gonna use that as an opportunity to bolt on away. Actually, no. Don't want to move there.
Whoop whoop whoop.
Let me figure out, because I have 5 regular movement. Yeah, I might just go with that.
Yeah. You could even seek refuge in this building too if you can make it there. Looks like you might have enough spaces.
Let me see. Because no, I don't think even cutting around.
Yeah, you're probably right. You'd have to bust through the wall.
Yeah, I don't have enough I don't want to risk anymore, so I'm just gonna have him bolt out the building this way. And that just takes up all my MP and no AP. He just kind of scrambles on out. Alright.
Okay.
And how
That's it for
do the
Dunban.
blinding tokens clear? Is it just 1 per end of turn?
Yep. Unless you have something that can get rid of them faster.
Alright, then one shall go away.
Okay. Heavy gunner time. Oh, it's the one up here. Hey, Tali, you're about to make a friend.
Oh man.
Steps in through the doorway.
That's a wall.
That is a wall.
Why do I hear boss music?
He keeps moving. He gets a little closer. Yeah, he can see a lot.
Still a wall.
You know what? I'm gonna just shoot you. I'll give you
How
two,
much-
but he's gonna blast you. So anyway, I started blasting. One success. I think you actually block this with your arm.
How much damage?
6.
Yeah, no, it just plinks off my armor.
Okay, you plink. Moving on. Trooper. You know what? He's feeling a little funky fresh. He's gonna leap out the window.
It's not Friday.
It's Friday somewhere.
He's gonna shoot
It's
the dog.
almost Friday where I live.
See, I told you, it's
Ross-
Friday somewhere.
So
the dog's
mean
getting
to
shot.
him.
Oh, he
That's
missed.
Leslie.
Hans, your turn.
Some assistance, please.
Yeah, I got you, Dunban. So my arm has been temporarily put offline, or is it permanently offline?
It is broken for the rest of the battle, I believe.
Yes, your left arm is toast.
That ain't good.
Metaphorical
Alright.
toast.
Let's take a look. See. Sniper's on the ground. It's only got a single shot left in it, but that single shot could do a lot of damage. I think I'm just gonna unload on the hard suit and then try and make a break for you to defend Dunban. So, I'm at -1, so I go to 9.
Yep.
And I'm starting with a machine gun blast, and I'm gonna use linear to go through these guys. Hopefully that hits him. Does that in fact hit him? His token's just big enough for it to go over it. Blast the hard suit.
I think Blaz is...
Sorry.
-6.
Sorry, could you describe the scenario to me again?
Heavy machine gun firing at this guy. Linear blast. I'm hoping I can also clip the hard suit in this.
With linear? Let me just double check what linear is doing here. I think I know exactly what you're trying to do, and I hope you can do it. Oh yeah. Make one attack, and you can strike both of them.
Awesome. That's what we're doing.
Okay.
And away we go. I get a single result bonus from this. And since I'm hitting on 8s, I'm going to change that 7 to an 8. So I've got 3 successes. And Vicious is triggering once.
Okay. So the hard suit is going to spend 2 AP to not die. When he gets the concealment from the smoke. All right, so he got 2 successes. He needs 1 more. No, he gets hit.
Nice. So you want me to calculate damage, right? On 3 hits?
We'll get to that in just a second. And then the grenadier in the back is going to spend 3 for succeeding on 8s. He's okay.
Okay.
Now the hard suit. The hard suit is hit for. We're going to use that.
Yeah, so it's 6 times 3. 6 and 6 is 12, plus 6 is 18, and then you add another Vicious for 6. So, what did I just say? 6 and 6, 12, 18, plus another 6 is 24 damage.
Didn't you only get 3 successes? And he managed to block 2.
Who blocked 2?
The hard suit.
Oh, I thought the hard suit didn't block at all. My mistake.
Yeah. So the guy, the grenadier in the back, he's okay. The hard suit in
Okay.
front of him,
Just
he
be
got
12.
hit. He got hit by one. He got hit by 12 successes.
12
I
damage.
I wish.
It's one successful strike plus vicious, so that'd be 12.
All right. So here's what's really funny, is that he's fine.
Could I use my similar thing last time, tactical or cunning strategist, to hopefully make an advantage where I could get him to take something?
So he has his vehicle armor, which gives him 10, and then he has his actual armor, which gives him a total of 12. So he manages
Radical.
to block all that out. But now he doesn't have any AP, and the guy behind him has spent some.
Oh boy.
What was he succeeding on?
He was succeeding on 9s. Oh. Yeah, well, yeah, the guy behind him, he didn't have to. You know what? Never mind.
Yeah, it's the one that he rolled just after me, Frost.
So the very first roll there, 6 dice. That was the hard suit, and the 2 re-rolls are for the hard suit because he's in smoke. The last one there, he just dodged it completely. I didn't bother re-rolling for the concealment.
I'll use my luck now and make all those 10 to 7.
On the hard suit?
Yep.
Well,
Okay.
that changes everything. Because now it does another 6 damage to him. So here's the best part. He was 2 damage away from being wrecked, and now he's wrecked. So the hard suit is now a giant piece of cover in the middle of the map. And the pilot pops out and ejects and flies away. We're not going to bother with the Super Trooper again.
He's like, nope.
So the hard suit is down.
Thanks for the little birdie.
You just hear
Okay, so
a caw.
I'm going to go ahead and spring into action and put the heavy machine gun. I'm just going to try. My arm is disabled, right?
Yes.
I'm just going to be hooking the machine gun onto it so we can at least carry it, not use it. It's like I'd still have to draw it to use it.
Yes.
And I'm going to swap to my grenade launcher. So I will do that for, what do you think, 2 AP?
Don't you have 2 extra arms? Like robot arms?
I have exo arms that are essentially gripping with my regular arms.
Those are off of the... Okay.
Yeah,
Never
that's
mind.
off of the suit.
Sorry, I thought you had bought those like shoulder-mounted extra robot arms that...
That's one avenue I was going to go, and then when I saw how the exosuit worked, I was like, oh, exosuit it is. Or
Okay.
something like that. No, I actually did buy something. Sorry, my dog really wants in. Where is
You got the spinal frame is the other thing.
Yeah, spinal frame, that's what it was. Okay, so that
Yeah.
technically doesn't count, though. At any rate, I just want to hold the gun, I don't want to use it. So I'm
That's fine,
swapping
yeah.
to my grenade launcher. What do you want to call that, 2 AP? 1 to sling it into my arm, 1 to grab the other gun?
That's just 1 AP to swap.
Okay, in that case, I'm down to 8. And here we go. We're going to covering fire Dunban, so Hans is going to... Let's see. I could very easily kick this wall down in front of me, correct?
It's actually it's a low wall now, so you can actually spend 1 AP to just step over it.
Okay, 1 AP to step over.
Yep.
Okay, and that's 7. Okay, here I come.
You got the grenade launcher on you?
Oh, that would be even better, wouldn't it? I was gonna try and get down here and shoot it through this way, but you're right, I could shoot it through this way. Yeah, we're going to fire a grenade, and since this guy has no AP, I might actually make it a flash grenade. Let me see. It's been a while since I've used a flash grenade. Yeah, so flash grenades, it reduces... Oh, actually... Oh no, it just gives blinding. That might not help as well as I was hoping. Thought I had a stun grenade, but that is something I had in another build. You know what,
Stinger,
let's just-
perhaps? You have a stinger grenade?
I don't have it. I used to have one long time ago.
Okay.
I thought I still had one, but I don't. I'm just gonna fire a regular frag grenade then. At said trooper. So what do we got? We got it's a good shot.
Yeah, I would say he's getting nothing from that.
He's getting nothing from that? Okay.
It's a big old blast. Like, he can't really avoid it.
True. Okay, grenades away.
Okay.
And yeah, I think a single result bonus wouldn't help here, so I'll just turn one of those 9s into a 10 and use I don't know, Ordnance Expert to make him really feel it.
I'll let you turn that result bonus into a reroll if you want.
I'll take it.
Also,
Oh, good one.
also
I
I,
got
think
4
Fenris has
successes.
got like some sort of beeping or something going on in the back.
Oh, I heard something
Is it?
earlier. I don't hear anything now.
I hear it every once in a while, and I don't know who it's coming from. But Fenris's thing keeps lighting up.
Oh, weird. Does it sound like a popping sound, like pop pop?
Kind of almost sounds like someone's hitting like an empty cardboard tube. If I'm being honest.
I wonder what that could be. It's nothing on my desk hitting my mic. At any rate, 4 successes, Blaz, on the frag grenade.
His mic does light up when somebody talks. Not me, but when you were talking there, he was lighting up. I don't know. We'll just keep an eye on it.
Yeah, blast 3, and right now the damage would be 6 plus 8 is 14 damage on the poor guy.
14 damage. Okay, he's down. He's gone. That's it.
Woo!
Woohoo!
He gets turned into chunky salsa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
butterized him.
I will save my AP for dodging.
You
We'll call it right
chunked him.
All right, that's it for
Sorry
Hans.
for the barking. My dog really wants my steak.
What, is Hans related to the Doomslayer?
He could.
Okay, who is next here? Grenadier down here. Wait a minute, that guy got turned into chunky salsa. That's my job. All right, so he's going to go up to this window. He's going to hop out of the window. Dunban, he pulls out a gun.
Oh, for the love of...
Dunban, he's shooting you. 3 successes on Dunban.
Alright. I'm gonna spend 3. 1 athletics and agility test. Boop. He's fine. This time.
Fine. Curses.
It's fine.
Voices.
He spends 2 AP to move into cover. That's it for that Grenadier. This Grenadier... Wait a minute. I thought I moved him already. No, am I just tripping?
Don't ask me.
No, maybe I didn't. Okay. Anywho, he's moving on over here. Alex, you feel a disturbance.
Oh.
You think this guy's going for a grenade? He's gonna throw it over top of these boxes here. He's gonna throw it towards right here. It's gonna blow up and hit you.
Through the smoke.
Up and over. He's throwing it over the boxes. It's a blast weapon, so no concealment for you.
No soup for you. Come back
So,
one year.
2 successes. How do you plead?
I evade.
Okay.
And spend 3 AP.
Okay. Seating on 8s. What do?
So
Oh, sorry guys. I was gonna do it like a objective mission thing in this one with a capture the flag thing.
Too
I
late.
forgot
Bring
about
it
that.
up.
I'm sorry.
60-10
my
and
bad.
I spend 3 AP, so I succeed on 8s, right?
Yes.
Damn it!
All right, you still get hit by 8 damage coming your way. You take 4. That's it for that Grenadier. Actually, you know what? No, he's going to keep on moving. He's going to get into this place up here. Heavy Gunner Dose, where are you? Okay, so he investigates. His friend got turned into chunky salsa. And he gets up through the door. Dunban, he turns towards you.
Tomato.
Here it comes. Only 2.
Alright. Gonna spend 3 anyway because I don't like my odds. Liboop.
Ooh. All right, so you take 6 damage.
Ow. 26 to 32. Help.
32. Ooh, 32.
26.
Dunban, you're downed. You're on the ground.
Shit.
Ow.
Dunban, you got another wounded token. If you take more damage after this, it's gonna be real bad.
his virtual avatar dies and he proceeds to collapse on in real life.
Guy's using hit scan. Son of a bitch.
Bring your gun to a knife fight.
And he makes send them 3 AP to move over this way. Trooper, where are you? You one of the dead ones? Oh no, you're just up here.
He's
Alright.
hiding.
So he blitzes over to that door. And that's it for him. And the final Grenadier. He's gonna shoot Frecky. Bang!
No, Frecky.
2 successes on Frecky.
Okay, gotta spend 3. Oh, this is the Grenadier. Okay. Gotta spend 4. And then roll 5. Got 1.
5 damage.
Hey, still going. And then move up.
Alright, he absconds and moves up towards that away. End of round. Alright, let me just tick down these smokes. Smoke them if you got them. Okay. So, no more hard suit. That is gone. This trooper.
We traded that for a Dunban.
Oh, that trooper's dead. Alex, you're up.
Tali, do you need help?
Possibly, but not Blaz. Considering that this is dense smoke all right here, would Fenris have a clear shot to go bum rush this guy?
None of them are overwatched. So,
Oh yeah, shit, that's right.
yeah. Alex can just rush up there and stab that trooper.
or
Okay.
have a better shot and go after Grenader.
Just
Or the
jump through the
trooper.
window and stab him.
Actually, yeah. Unless she wants to spend AP, the Grenader is the best shot because 4 space isn't over.
Well,
cost
she'll have
of
to spend
7.
1 AP to leap through the window. So
I
either way,
could
it's gonna
hit
cost
him
her
through
one.
the window.
Yeah, I'd let you hit him through the window.
I'm being respectful. I'm being respectful by announcing my presence by knocking, but I'm using my authority as a parent by coming in anyway. that's why.
The
What do we
classic
have?
line.
5. Oh wait, no, wait. 1 second. I spent 1 AP to switch to my combat blitz again. Why
What?
did I switch to? My assault rifles.
Because you went on
Okay.
Overwatch and you tried to shoot a
I
guy.
know. 1, 2,
You're
3,
trying
4,
to do the
5.
responsible thing.
And I take a swing at this guy.
Wing.
And I missed.
Swing 'em.
Don't invoke the gods like that!
Listen, I'm laying over here in the dirt.
Okay, that's 80-10. And I succeed on 8. Here we go!
Here we go.
2 successes.
All right, he's gonna use 1 to try not to die.
It cost me how much AP?
He fails to do so. That cost you 2.
Okay.
All right, so he gets hit with full force. What happens?
5 damage, 3 multiplier, 8 damage.
8 damage. He's up at 7 damage now. You have a second attack you want to do?
I swing with my second combat blade. Same as before.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
All right, spending 1. No successes.
11 damage comes his way.
And he's down.
What you do, Bird?
Stabbed him twice through
Hey,
the window.
Bird, don't eat my pop filter. Sorry about that.
Like,
Mm.
imagine some angry, short, red-haired woman coming at you and swinging 2 swords at you. It must have been quite a shock.
Yeah,
All
probably.
right, anything else?
I don't have anything else to do. I could, if I switch my weapon and go into Overwatch, I'm down to 3 AP, which I'm not gonna risk.
Maybe stay on the defensive side then.
Yeah, as long as I have. I mean, I'm still in smoke,
Mm-hmm.
even if barely.
All right, Alex is staying put. Grenadier time. Excuse you. This Grenadier is going to go over here and, actually, you know what? No, we're not. He's just going to run out the door. And he's going to stab you with
Coward.
a combat knife.
Oh my god, no, Bird.
3 successes with the combat knife. Alex, what do you do?
I spent 2 AP to evade. Oh,
Okay.
oh wait, no. Or can I block? I mean, I mean, my combat blades are defensive, but I already used them. Or
No, you can still use them to block.
okay, then you block with 1.
Okay, that reduces you down to 8.
And as I said, I spent 3 AP.
Oh, 3 AP. Then you're succeeding on 7s.
You're still in the smoke boil.
I don't think
Unless
that's I don't think that's
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
melee.
Does not with concealment.
60-10, succeed on 7s. Damn it!
Ooh, ouch. All right, so that is 7 damage on Alex. He takes 4, I think. Oh, sorry. 3
7 damage with the armor already gone, or
Oh, what are the combat knife blades? No, okay. Yeah, so she takes 7 damage. What's your armor?
4.
You take 3.
Two AP
What's your
left.
damage? What's your damage at now?
7 total.
Okay, so you haven't taken a wounded token yet.
Wound token.
sorry.
Okay.
Oh, you haven't taken one yet. But you might
Oh.
this time because he's going to make a second attack with his handgun. Bang! 2 successes.
I spent my last 2 AP to try to dodge that.
Okay.
Pardon?
And I succeed on 8s, right?
So, are you using one of your other combat blades to block? Because this is attack coming from close to you.
Yeah.
Okay, now you succeed on 8s.
Yeah,
And
I got it.
You managed to parry the bullet.
Going for
Around, you probably
Jedi on
like
that thing.
you probably like swing
I
up your sword and like
probably slapped his armor aside or something.
likely, yeah. Okay, Tally, what do you do?
Question.
Answer.
Would I exploit if I go up to drive him with the shotgun and the flamethrower and just point blank him, or
Exploit?
would I get bonuses to hit?
Like,
Would he exploit you? Is that the question?
Yes.
Well, it would be if you moved away from his reach.
Yeah, exploits only happen as if you get out of if you move away from his reach.
Okay, but now would I get a bonus to hit with the shotgun and the flamethrower considering I'm right up in his grill?
Well, if you look at what does the shotgun do?
It just has effective range 3.
And it's got a +7 base, so that's your bonus.
It is a good one though.
Or 7+ base.
Okay, I was attempting.
Basically, is the closer you get with a shotgun, the more shotgun you're going to get out of it. So normally you would actually, what is it? Your difficulty would increase if you're firing a two-handed weapon against an adjacent target. But since you're already one-handing them, I'll waive that for you.
Dope.
Since you got big,
Okay,
beefy
so yeah,
power armor arms.
Shotgun. Wazam. Roll the dice, please. Fuck! You're kidding me.
He's going to spend 1 AP to try to dodge that, because he doesn't want to get hit by it. And he manages to successfully evade the shotgun blast, or rather just kind of wings him and it doesn't really do anything else. And what's your follow-up?
Flamethrower.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, he's going to spend 2 and activate his shield. He's fine.
Oh my god. Those 10s are like seriously. You just you actually nearly rolled the same thing twice.
That is pretty freaky.
Fuck you,
what
Quantum Roller.
What I'm a little surprised about is that you didn't switch to your combat claws and tried to kill him.
Fair, and I can't use those now.
Well,
Or can I?
mean,
Because
you
they're
could-
technically a grip weapon.
I mean, you could just drop your weapons, which is, by the way, is a 0 AP action. You can just drop both of them and then combat claw it if you want. But then that means you're dangerously
now-
low on AP.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna hunker it down here, and I gotta go out to Taco Bell to get dinner, so I'll be back.
oh man, Taco Bell.
Be back with Rita.
All right, so that's it for Tali. Grenadier. is
Harry, you're
dead.
in charge of Tali while I'm gone.
You got it,
That
Chief.
trooper is dead. Ursa, you're up.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This guy is gonna get attacked by Frecky first. Because I don't like him. 5 dice. That is, I think 2 successes. Give me checking. Yeah, 2 successes.
All right, he's gonna spend 2. He gets 1 success.
He takes 3 damage, pierce 2.
He takes 1 damage.
And then I'm gonna be an asshole and shoot him.
Okay. Should probably give Frecky a better weapon, because that's like not doing jack in this thing.
Yeah,
It's like a freaking robot dog.
Okay, that's 4 successes.
4 successes with your sniper rifle on the same guy.
Yeah. Yeah, same guy.
Okay, so he's gonna spend 2, and he's gonna rely on the smoke. All right, 1 success, sorry, no successes, nothing, nada.
That's 20 damage, boy. 4.
He's
You just like
he's
blow
bred.
open a hole in his chest, and he's dead.
He's bred, Jim.
He's like, this is what you get for shooting Fricky. Ow. And then no, there's a heavy gun back there. Have fun, Dunban.
Dunban's out for the count at the moment. Well, he's at least on the ground. Like, is he unconscious or like is he just?
He's
on the ground?
you're just on the ground. You've been downed for the time being, which means let's go find out what downed actually means. Character is seriously injured, either unconscious or in shock. They do not generate AP or MP and cannot perform any tests, but they can defend with body and endurance if they get shot.
Could Hans go over to Dunban and help to revive him?
I would let you. Do you have a medical kit by any chance?
I think that's a Tolly thing.
Do you have
Yeah.
any medical training at all?
The one with the first
No.
aid kit is freaking Tolly.
Uh-oh.
CPR. Give him mouth to mouth. Come here, sweet Dunban. Kid shot the leg at the same. Hands coming closer to his mouth.
He just wakes up there. Please don't.
I'm up.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna use kind-hearted and just give Dunban a hug until he wakes up.
I think with your exosuit, that would just crush him. Maybe just worry about the enemies around him before
Oh,
trying
thanks.
to.
You realigned my spine.
Yeah.
I feel like it's better to just go up and punch the people, all that are like trying to kill the guy, compared
Yeah, Hans is on the way. Don't worry.
to scrambling his internals.
Okay, so Dunban, you are out for the count. You're just like bleh, on the ground. Heavy gunner, where are you? Oh, there you are. Okay, Holly, you're like right here.
Alright. Let me pull up
He's
DJ.
gonna step back into the shadows. He moves away from you, Tali. Do you exploit with anything available?
Did he say if he threw down the claw or the whatever? And
No, he still got him. I say opportunity attack that.
I mean, he'd have to throw down the flamethrower in order to use the claws, but it's something he'd do.
The only thing
Sure.
is that if he does this, then Tally will be wide open AP wise. So I don't know which he would prefer.
True. Dunban. Tali is the cold calculating one. So it's hard to say. I'd say probably just let her keep her AP and deal with the fallout later.
Alright. Speaking of the fallout. Daka. Oh, only 1 success.
What has she even got? Nothing defensive.
It pings off her armor. It's not actually going to go through.
Fair enough.
And yeah, he's just going to stay there. That's all he can really do for now. Trooper is dead. Hans, what do?
Okay. So, I refill my AP.
Maybe just pick up the Dunban and slap him down. And I'm just making a joke. I don't. Doesn't matter to me what you do.
Dunban's still hanging onto his sword while I swing him around. Alright, so here's the thing. In this space right here lies my sniper rifle. Would it still be within reach, or would I have to be standing in that space?
Well, did you drop it, or did you swap it?
The sniper rifle was dropped. It's on the ground right
Okay,
here.
yes, it is.
So- I could pick it up, though, couldn't I?
Yes, you can. I'll let you reach over the wall and grab it.
Well, before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and loose a final frag grenade. I think I have 3 total. Yeah, I have 3 total. So here comes my final frag grenade. It's loosing at the heavy gunner right here, and I'm gonna place it.
That will hit
behind him because I don't want it to hurt Unbin.
Good call.
I was gonna say, like, he's unconscious. Don't kill him, even if it is virtual kill.
Not at all. Not at all. So here I go. AP.
You kill an ally, and you also get booted from the simulation. Oh,
I think I'm gonna
crap.
turn that 7 into a hit. Yeah, I'm gonna turn that 7 into a hit. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes with a frag grenade.
Wow. Okay, so he's going to spend 2 activate a shield for 3. Only 1 success.
No, I'm gonna make that none.
Wow.
Wow. What a jerk. All right, what's the damage?
Okay, so full effect, right?
Yes,
Yep.
full effect.
Wow, that was great. Okay, so 5 successes. 4 times 2 is 6. 6 and 8 is 14 damage.
All right, 14 damage. He takes 8.
Listen, man, I had no better use for a 6.
That's awesome.
Any other bright ideas?
Yeah, I'm literally gonna throw my grenade launcher. I don't know how far you let me throw it. I'll throw it about here if that's okay.
Sure. Here, let me get you a thing here.
Tokens.
Here's a dropped weapon token. Oh, that's a big gun. Let's make that a little smaller.
So, I am chucking my grenade launcher there, and I am picking up my sniper rifle with my free hand here. So that will still cost me a single AP, correct?
Yep.
Okay, and now let's fire the second coffin nail at the heavy gunner.
Okay.
And it's gonna turn that 7 into a hit. Actually,
Oh,
no. Oh no, there's nothing else that I could do with that extra result bonus.
So what are you hitting on?
I'm hitting on 7s. This thing's smart.
Oh lordy. Okay, so he's spending his last 2, and he's like, oh jeez. Okay, he got 1.
Okay,
6 successes.
that's 6 successes. So Boar is times 6. So I'm negating his armor with this attack.
Yep, you punched right through him.
And I'm using vehicle scale damage. I think he did.
So whatever you get, add 10 on top.
Let's figure this out. So what did we say that was? 5 successes, correct? Or
Looks
6?
Looks like 6.
6 successes. So.
I believe we call that he's bred, Jim.
It's 24 without the bonus.
Yep. And then so plus 10 on top of that.
Yeah, he's at 34. And
Yeah, he's down. He's gone. He's just dead.
Yeah, the coffin nail just leaves a humongous hole in this guy's chest and knocks him flat on his ass. I got 3 AP left.
What it probably does is that since he's wearing power armor, it probably just there's either like a giant dent where his armor is, and it just like you see the coffin nail actually sticking out of his body, or it did actually go straight through him out the other side and like blew out his spine,
I like
or something like he's like either way, like his diaphragm has probably like been inverted on itself, or you just severed his spine.
I kind of like the visual of the tip of the ordnance sticking out of the back of his spine. That's cool. We'll go with that. Neil. All right, so I have 3 AP left. I will. I'm probably gonna get some cover though. And I'm going to spend a reload action. I forget what that costs. I think it's 2 AP. Yeah, it's 2 AP to reload. So I'm going to spend a reload action now to reload the coffin nail.
Jesus. Okay. So you
So,
grab
Papa
2 more
Nail-
just freaking like railroad ties and you slap them into your sniper rifle.
That's right. So I'm ending my turn, but I definitely hyperextended myself. We'll see how that plays out.
I like to think the coffin nail is like, it's like the size of like from your elbow to like your wrist. It's just this big long ass spike. People.
It's humongous.
All right, that's brilliant. Grenadier, where are you? Are you one of the dead ones? Nope, you're not. All right, so he moves up over here. In fact, oops. He's gonna get a little bit closer. Let's see, can he? Yeah, he's gonna jump on top of this box, and he's gonna whip a grenade between Hans and Ursa.
Oh no.
Here
Flash,
we go.
Flash, I'd like to do something.
Oh, what do you want to do?
Can I hit it back?
Well, Frost, he missed anyway, so what would you like to do?
Hey, bada.
Well, I technically have a staff. I can just.
You
Here,
wanna
I'm
swing
back.
that thing?
You want to baseball swing this thing back at him?
Yes, please.
All right,
Given
Frost.
the size of
could
your
you please-
staff, wouldn't it be closer to going golfing with it?
Frost, could you please make me a 3 AP exploit?
Okay. You said how much AP?
3.
3 AP exploit. This is a
Okay.
two-handed weapon, right? So yeah,
Yep.
you got the. You're just gonna golf swing this thing back at him.
Yes. So what do I roll for? Let's see. It's
Make a melee attack.
okay.
Melee body?
Okay. I have melee, so and I use body for melee, right?
Yes.
5 dice. Here we go.
Okay.
2
All right, 2
successes.
successes. The grenade goes flying back at him, and he's like, "What the hell?" And then he's
Kaboom.
gonna spend 2 AP to not die on his own turn,
He's like, what?
and he whiffs it. He takes 10 damage.
He's just so surprised. He's like, huh?
This is just the game of nope.
And
Extreme tennis.
I'm gonna make him do a
jig.
let's see, an athletics test to not fall off the box from that explosion as the bomb comes, or as the thing comes flying back at him. And he gets knocked off the box and he's prone. On his turn. That is
I
it
have
for the
made
Grenadier.
mistakes.
Mistakes were made. That Grenadier's down. That heavy gunner is down. Trooper is going to wrap around the backside and shoot at Tolly.
Oh no.
Gonna hit you in the butt.
Also, I guess switch my phone.
One
because
success.
now my
He does
mouse-
nothing. He is afraid for his life. This Grenadier is going to rush into the smoke and is going to try to stab Alex, who's now at 0 AP. Oh no. Alex is stabbed for 3, so she actually doesn't take any damage from that, surprisingly. And then he's going to shoot her with his handgun, which, okay, 1 success on that, you take 1 damage.
Who's taking damage? What?
I'm at 8.
Alex.
Okay.
Alex takes damage. Okay, you're not wounded yet. End of round. So we've played for so long that these smoke tokens are gone, except for this one.
I
You
don't
can
know
see the
how it
2
usually be.
headshots that Ursa made earlier. Alex, you're surrounded by goons.
No, the goons.
I'm not surrounded by goons. They just gave me a target-rich environment.
That's the spirit.
That's one way of putting it.
I take 1 swing at the guy to Alex's left.
Okay, roll the swing.
8d10. And I succeed on 8. Yes, 8.
3 successes.
3.
I don't think I think there's a space there between your greater than and your die roll there. That's why I don't think it's coming up.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
There isn't supposed to be a space between?
No.
Well, there is a space between, which I think is kind of breaking up the formula.
Oh.
So next time you roll, just make sure to get rid of that space. Then
Okay.
you can get your success right there.
Okay, 3 successes coming his way.
Okay, so he's going to spend 3 to try to dodge that. He doesn't want to get stabbed. And he only gets 1. What's the damage?
8 damage.
Alright, he is down.
And the same story with the guy below her.
Alright, go for it.
80-10, succeed on 8. This time no space. Well, 1.
Well, 1. Okay, he's going to spend 1 AP to try to dodge that. Which he does, handedly.
Well, damn it.
Paid off. Alright,
I'm
any
down
other
to
ideas?
6.
Okay.
I could try to make an unarmed attack with with her feet, but
I consider the AP economy.
yeah.
There is a heavy gunner, a grenadier, and a trooper nearby.
And a tally.
Oh, I just remembered something. Please remind me when this game's over. There's something we skipped over last game, Blaz.
Did we?
Yeah, we didn't get to make a Mr. Zeds.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I mean, we're kind of off the grid right now.
Yeah, we are kind of just... I mean, didn't he still beam it to us?
Mr. Zed dropped something out of the sky at you. I'll let you roll. I'll let you roll twice for this one.
Wow. Alright, because I haven't got to roll yet, but I think it was Frost's turn.
So Frost and Dan can both roll.
Yay.
Yes. Okay, so Alex, that is your turn.
Know what? I go into Overwatch. If he throws an attack, I could make an exploit.
Technically, yes. That sounds like a smashing idea.
And I'm
Put
down to
yourself on Overwatch.
and I'm down to 4 AP.
Okay, that grenadier is dead. Tally, your turn. I believe that is.
That is the tally, which I can take over for. Oops. Wrong button. Alright. What would DJ do in this situation?
Oh, there is a buff to the claw weapons. They might do well against this guy.
Yeah. Thing is, I might want to try and reduce like their AP so they have less chance of dodging first.
Good point. But heavy gunner does go next, so that would be a good target.
Yeah.
Heavy gunner also has a ton of armor that the combat claws will have a hard time getting through.
Yeah. I think for the sake of the efficiency, I'm gonna spend the 2 to use the flamethrower against this guy. And I'll move like 1 space closer to him too.
Alright.
Alright, so the guns plus agility?
Yep.
Okay, so 7 dice. Le boop. That is 4.
Okay. He's going to spend 4 to not die. Oh, he only gets 1.
3. It is 4, 8, 12 plus burning.
2 extra on top of that.
Yep.
He takes 8 damage.
Wait, no, it was... No, I got... Yeah. I got 4 successes. He got 1, so it's 3 successes.
Alright, so that's 12 plus 3, right?
Yes.
And he burns up in a fiery conflagration.
Okay,
He's
that...
immolated.
Alright. Question is, do I let Tali take care of this guy, or use up the rest of her movement?
Oh fuck, I just realized.
Hmm?
My weapons have pierce too! And burning!
Oh. Oh no.
Forget it. I know it now. Oh.
The question is, do I try and go after the heavy gunner with other stuff, or do I try and have Tali come down here to help a guy it's not going to matter for?
You might have a good chance shotgunning him if you get within 3 spaces of him, because he'll have a 7+ to hit, and your base damage is 7. So you're probably, as long as you roll pretty darn high, you'll be able to do some damage to him.
Yeah, I guess I'll have Tali turn around and use the shotgun, since I think she's just one-handing that anyway.
Yep.
So minus 2 more AP. And that is another just 7 dice, succeeding on 7s this time. Boop. 1.
Alright, he's going to spend 1 AP to try to dodge this, because he's like, shotgun. Ha ha. Oh no! He takes 1 damage.
Okay. How much more you got? Yeah, I feel like that's the best Tali can do, other than just getting up in his face or... What? I guess she'll just go on Overwatch just to taunt him into moving. Like, I dare you. Like, she's just gonna stand there menacingly, like, I dare you to move.
She's
Alright,
just
Urso.
standing there, menacingly.
Hey, she's the meticulous, focused one. She knows what she's doing.
Frost, would you, it is your turn. Are you available?
Frost, if you're
Hi.
here, ring a bell.
Diddling. That's all I got for the bell. Yeah, can you just roll for me, boss? Because I know what I'm going to do.
Alright, you want
I'm
Frecky
going-
to charge that Grenadier?
I want to end the Grenadier rightly.
Alright. So, Grenadier, he's moving in. Saw the Grenadier. He's going to attack the Grenadier on the ground.
You should have 5 dice for the attack.
Alright, so he's hitting on 6s this time. 4 successes, and the Grenadier is going to spend 3, but since his success rate goes down, I believe, because he's prone. No, actually, you just dodge normally while you're prone. Yeah, you just crawl across the ground.
That's
Right, so he's gonna... Well, actually, you know what? He's not afraid of no pooch. He's just gonna spend 2. And he fails entirely, and he gets mauled by Frecky. Frecky's damage is... Let's see here.
he has +1 because of body 2.
So
It's
that's-
base 2 multiplied by 1.
So it's 3 plus 3.
What up,
yeah,
it's your boy?
Grenadier actually dies from getting mauled by a robot dog.
Pork.
You
Boy.
We got a kill?
Frecky did. You just decided to...
Nice.
you flamethrowered a trooper to death and then shot a heavy gunner, and now you're on Overwatch just to taunt him. If he moves,
Hell yeah.
he'll die.
All right, what's Ursa's next
Hell yeah.
course of action? All the south
can I-
guys are done. These guys
can
are
I
basically...
Oh god, all those movements happened.
Can I see anyone from where I am, boss?
Not precisely. If you decide to hop 1-2 boxes, you will be within sort of line of sight of that Grenadier that Alex is shooting at, and you can probably blast him.
Okay, I'm going to do that, but I'm going to do a trick shot blast if you let me.
A trick shot, eh? Okay.
I want to shoot one of his grenades
On his belt.
on his belt.
Okay, that's going to be... I'm going to make that a difficulty 9 shot for you, Frost.
Okay, I have 9 dice.
But if you do that, you're probably going to explode Alex at the same time, so I would maybe suggest not doing that.
Alex, what's your health at?
Really?
I'm dead!
I think she's one of the least damaged. She's at 8 damage. Talia's taken none.
Somehow again.
And I think
It keeps blinking off your
I
power
think
suit.
if that grenadier doesn't run off, I think I can take him.
You think you can survive a grenade explosion?
I think you should just shoot him normally, Frost. Be
Okay.
kind to your allies.
I think this is turning into a fireball situation.
Oh, can you survive a fireball? That's usually what I ask. But yeah, okay, I'll shoot him normally.
All right, Frost, you're gonna blast him with your.
Okay, blast him.
Well, what do you got here? Intelligence and artillery, 9 dice.
Yep.
All right, kaboom.
Okay.
That is 4 successes.
I get 1 reroll. And do I have any 6s plus?
No.
Okay, 2 rerolls then.
2 rerolls, okay. 1 extra success.
Yeah.
Sorry, 2 extra successes.
Yeah.
For a total
Is it
of
bad
6
that I just feel like-
successes. This grenadier is spending all of the rest of his AP, and he's getting cover 1 from the box and 2 concealment. So let's see if he can actually dodge this.
You can't see me right now, but I'm dancing happily in my kitchen.
All right, so he's got 3 successes, and here's his 2 concealment. 3 successes. So you shoot him for 15 damage with 3 pierce. Yeah, he's dead.
We did it, guys.
Bang!
All at the cost of a Dunban.
I think I got the highest kill count this time.
There's still one more!
I mean,
Alright, so
yeah, but
that's
what's that guy gonna do?
Oh, yeah, it is
Shoot
the
you?
heavy gunner. Yeah, he's all
Shoot me.
by himself. Dunban
Like,
is
what are you gonna
gunned
do,
down.
shoot me?
The heavy gunner.
Go for man shot.
Instead of running away, you come closer. You beat the shit out of you without getting closer.
Oh, approaching me, are you?
There
All
you
right, so here he goes. He's gonna fire his heavy machine gun at Tali, and misses entirely. Then he just throws down the machine gun and runs up to you to punch you.
You can
Because he's
overwatch
tired
that.
of this. He just wants you to die.
I mean, you can overwatch him running at you.
Yes, you can.
Now, but what do I have available to Overwatch with?
Flamethrower shotgun.
Because I used the shotgun and the flamethrower, right?
I mean,
Oh,
it's
you did.
Overwatch.
That doesn't count. Yeah, I thought that didn't count for exploit.
Oh! That's not exploit, this is overwatching.
Oh, my mistake. I thought it was exploit.
So, Blaz, what would I be able to overwatch him with? Or can I just
You could drop one of your weapons and try to club him with one of your claws.
I mean, you also have
Okay, I'll...
handgun. I mean,
Yeah, but
damage is abysmal, but
I'm double fisting shotgun and flamethrower here.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the ballsy move, drop the flamethrower, and then shank him with the claws.
Roll shank.
Okay, so this will be 16 on 6, and this will be brawl and body or brawl and agility. Either way, I'm getting 9.
Yeah, whatever you like.
Oh, the suspense killed it.
All right, 3 successes. He's gonna spend 1 AP, and whiffs it. He takes 3 damage.
Okay, so that's 3 successes, and considering that you said that the damage and multiplier is increased by 1 for the power suit.
Yep.
That's 9 damage.
Yep. So he takes 3, and then he's gonna punch you in your
Oh no.
stupid face with his combat knuckles they got an energy sheath on them, so they're burning combat knuckles.
Oh
He's got a
no.
power fist. And
Oh, no.
Pow! That's a lot of 6s.
What, he 16 on 7?
Yep, he missed entirely.
I just
If he was using combat claws, he would have hit you.
parry them.
Yep, that's all that. Hans, you gonna end him rightly?
Yeah, I'll activate. Am I
You
gonna
know,
end
if you-
who? All the people around here are dead.
You know, you could jump back up on top of this box here, and you could
How?
probably shoot him through that window.
Oh, you're right. All right, here I go. I'm gonna use my climbing boots to help scale this.
All right.
Hell, I'll even. Well, I got a grappling hook, but I don't think it would really be much use here.
You pull the box down instead.
Yeah, right. I'll just
I'd let
climb
you.
up.
I'll let you do. I'll let you spend 2 MP, and you can just get to the top of that box, no problem.
Sweet. Jumping up on it.
All right, you're on top of the box.
Okay, 2 MP spent, and I level the smart sniper rifle on the heavy gunner.
Okay. Do you have anything that can get through the smoke?
I don't believe so, no.
Any thermal visors or anything?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay. Well, then he's gonna get that.
Wait, let me see. No, I'm fairly certain not. Nope, nothing. Okay, so I got smoke and this heavy gunner. Let's see what wins out.
Okay.
Single result bonus makes that 6 a 7. That's 5 successes.
Okay, he's going to try to dodge that. So he's gonna spend 3 activated shield. So he's got 7s. He's looking for 7s. Only 2.
Okay.
Hang on, he's got his concealment here. Okay, he got 3.
So you've been struck twice.
This
So
is the sniper rifle.
that's with the sniper rifle. So that means I
Okay.
get armor pierce value is 2, thanks to Boar.
Yep.
And damage-wise, you're receiving 8 damage vehicle scale.
Okay.
So I guess
that
plus
means-
10.
All right. So that is 18 minus 4 plus. Okay, so he's wounded now. He's up at 18 damage. He's still in it because he's using PC damage for him. But this guy's probably toast.
Slinging the sniper rifle on my back, switching to heavy machine gun.
Oh boy.
What is this, metal slug?
Yes. Machine
Heavy
gun.
Machine gun.
Rocket launcher. All right, here we go. Firing heavy machine gun, crystal tips. And I get a single result bonus. I'll make that an 8. That is 6 successes.
Board. All right, so he's gonna spend 2. Nothing. Concealment 1.
Rat-a-tat-tat. So you do eat 1 success up, but that is, let's see, 6 and 4 is 20.
20.
No, that's not right. It's 24.
24.
24 plus an additional 6 would be 28.
That was 5 successes, right?
That's after 4 successes, I'm sorry. Now I add just my normal multiplier, which is 2.
Yep.
So that's 30. 30 even.
30 even. All right. He is wiped off the face of the map. Congratulations, you have swept the battlefield. Everyone is dead. You win.
Dunban probably
And
crawls up on the real world.
Record time for that combat too.
Yep.
Yeah,
Hey, I
two,
think they got the
2
combat
hours and
tweak
49
fixed
minutes.
this time.
Yep.
Okay. So congratulations, you have completed your VR training.
Yeah,
guess.
we got that dialed in right this time, I think.
So let's finish up this your after party stuff, and then we can start talking shop.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'm gonna keep everything I bought. I'm very satisfied with my loadout.
Same. And also Ari.
I mean, I did some cool stuff. I just got knocked out easy because Dunban is kind of squishy.
Also Ari.
Hmm?
I think Tali inherited the unable to fucking die trait from Amaranto.
What gives you that idea?
Considering she did not get hit at all.
Well, it kept flinking off your armor.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's why she got it.
So,
So
we've got-
last time you guys got experience.
Mm-hmm.
This time you're gonna get cash money.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Money.
Everybody gets 10k.
Ooh.
Okay.
And then we get to do Mr. Zed's Wheel of Wonder.
How'd he find us here?
There's like an old fax machine in the corner, and it just starts faxing out like, hello, contestants. I found you. You can't hide from Mr. Zed.
It's
Mr.
a-
Zed, find you.
It's a fax machine that also kind of looks a little like a typewriter. It's
Wow,
just
one of those old
Mr. Zed is just an SCP at this point.
Sure.
I mean, we already got Psychos. Supernatural stuff is to be expected at this point, I think.
Why
Whose
are
turn is
you
it to roll
running?
this
Let
time?
me give you things.
Why are you running?
So the people who get to roll this time is Frost and Dan.
Hooray. Frost,
So
is gonna
Frost
go
would-
first.
Would you like to do a thing?
Yes, please. I want to do it. Okay, I washed my hands just for this. Don't judge me, I'm a germaphobe.
I hope
Are
it's
you able
worth it.
to roll a D100 or you are, or do we have to roll it for you?
I'm coming up the stairs. That's why I washed my hands.
What?
Don't question me, I'm a germaphobe.
We're not questioning you.
So 1d100.
Mm-hmm.
D-hundo. You're supposed to show me a Zon attack?
Yeah, 49.
You get a Crazy Rashid loot crate.
Oh shit, I might have been right.
Oh boy.
Frost, can you
Okay.
please roll another D100?
Another
Oh
D100.
god. Did I just call that? Did I just call that on stream?
31.
Congratulations, you are now the proud owner of a new Exchange Blitzen Auto Shock Pistol.
Neat.
Yay!
As it starts getting 3D printed off in the corner somewhere.
Now we just gotta go find it.
And then just Moscow's like, what the fuck is going on? And we're just like, we don't know, man. It just finds us.
All right, Dan.
Just
What can you give
constant
us?
eldritch entity.
Oh boy, Mr. Zed, I gotta say, I'm a big fan, and he's just talking to a printout of his face. Alright.
Dunban probably just like Nixon, like you should have been here earlier.
It prints out like a handshake emoji using ASCII graphics.
Wow, he can hear me. Alright, well, let's spin the wheel. So, 1D100?
Mm-hmm.
88.
88. You get a major cash prize. You, sir, get another 10k.
Oh boy!
As a nearby, like, 3D printer just starts spewing out money.
Yeah, Hans is taking big fistfuls and stuffing them into his exoframe.
And, yeah, there you go. There's
Hooray!
his prizes.
Thank you. Yeah, I was gonna bring that up last time. I was like, oh, we didn't actually do it. And I'm next after that.
This is probably the closest thing to what happened with Hans in the chat.
Wait, what happened?
Check the chat, that's probably Hans.
Oh no.
He's just in a money shower right now.
There's also just one that's just one of those chocolate bars that's wrapped up to look like $1. Dunban steals that one in particular. He doesn't even want the money.
It's only like
Wants
10k, so like really it's just like a fat wad of like 100s that just gets fired out of a tube somewhere and clocks you in the head. Here's your money.
So like a t-shirt cannon, but money.
Yeah, pretty
Oh
much.
god. Oh, that would hurt.
It's Hans. He's fine.
Wow, thanks, Mr. Zed. This is great.
No, so Hans isn't thick, he's wide.
But he's tough.
That's
Yes,
right.
he's-
Tougher than
he's-
tough.
He's tough and wide.
He's
Until
Hans.
next time, Zed fans.
Oh,
Then the
God.
printer just shuts off.
The printer just like sputters and dies. And Moscow's over and just kind of looks at that, rubbing the back of his head. That thing has not been working for the last 20 years. I don't understand.
Dougman's just eating the chocolate because he ripped off the wrapping with his mouth. He's like, free chocolate.
Zed works in mysterious ways.
Yeah,
Uh,
Vadim. The reason why I said Moscow is because I didn't remember his name.
yeah, Vadim.
Vadim.
But yes. Okay, so thoughts and feelings about how this went.
As you get stuck in your Vadim
You
voice.
fell back into the accent.
Well,
I
it was
mean,
like-
I got knocked the fuck out, but like, I really don't care. That was actually kind of fun.
Yeah,
do
that
we
went a
get a-
lot smoother.
Do we get any XP or none this time?
Just the money.
Just the money.
Just
this time.
muttons. Anyone want to send a bun to light?
Yes, please.
They won't fit my disk drive, I'm sorry.
Send it through your fax machine, dude.
I don't got a fax machine.
Then send me a PDF.
So, I think everything worked as intended this time. Hans took cover behind a wall because he was afraid of retaliation from the hard suit. Now the hard suit was firing serious weapons, so it could still
Yes.
reach him. But I think it worked as intended. I still got some cover. It wasn't like I was auto-gibbed just for, trying to hide behind something.
Yeah.
So I thought that was fair. I took an appropriate amount of damage for that. I also think that soldiers died when you focused fire on them enough, and that's what should happen. So I like that. I also was using extremely powerful weapons, so that's hard for me to gauge. But I was using regular ass grenade launchers, and it worked as intended. So
You only get so
I'm
many of
overall
those.
very happy with it.
Any other thoughts? Things that went well, things that didn't go so well?
I mean, I appreciate being able to take a smoke grenade and turn it into an incendiary.
I
That's
thought that was pretty clever. I like that.
Would you allow me to make a close combat attack on the hard suit? I just want to see how well it can hold up.
Okay.
So, assuming I don't have any weapons in hands, I just got my knucks. Or combat claws, rather. Okay, that would be body. And brawl of 6. So I get to roll 10 dice, no result bonus.
Okay.
And what do I hit on?
6.
Oh, hit on 6s. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so that's about the same success rate as I had with everything else.
Yeah.
Pretty decent that. Let's accumulate damage here. So it's 5 and 3. So 5 plus 12 is 17. 17 damage. With Pierce 2. What would that have rendered on said hard suit?
Let me just double check something with the Pierce for attacking up at somebody.
No, so my thoughts is that now that I actually have some decent weapons, it went a lot more decent this time than it did before. And
Yeah,
also
you
just the
actually-
fact,
you were really effective this time.
which ironically I wasn't even at the keyboard because I had to go eat dinner. But point of the matter being is that because just like with the mechs, brawl weapons, while accurate, they don't really have an oomph. So, and just like how Blaz said before, now in this version that there's weapon mods for personal scale weaponry to give you that little extra edge, or in this case with the armor and stuff, you're able to not just gain the benefit of like, oh hey, I am a wall. The suits are allowing me to be a little more tougher and durable. I can use 2 guns at the same time, going full on Salvador.
Ain't that liberating?
But yeah, it kind of is. But just at the same time, it's just like just making the brawl weapons just hit a little bit harder without any mods,
Yes,
just from the power suit.
Mhm.
I feel like that's very, very forward, for the lack of a better word.
Yeah, I feel you. So for Hans, for that attack, I actually forgot to account for the Pierce value when you're making a character scale attack against a vehicle.
Okay.
So for the time being, we'll just say that the Pierce managed to go through. So you said you did 17 damage?
Yeah, it was 17 Pierce 2, yes.
So you would have actually dealt 7 damage to that thing.
And that's pretty admirable, given the fact this is a single punch. I have another follow-up attack I could make, the same attack.
Yeah,
So
and
I actually would be hitting on par with, like, the machine gun, for instance.
Yes.
Well, maybe not on par, but close.
I'd have to maybe tweak that a little bit, because I'm not really too sure if character scale Pierce should be able to go up to vehicle scale at all. Unless the weapon kind of said otherwise. But this is what I'm thinking, because I feel that the ballistic weapons and energy, all the character scale ranged weapons, I think they're in a pretty good spot.
They look like.
I think it's okay. Coffin nails, Jesus, there's a reason why they're illegal.
Well, there's
Those
a thing
things
about
just-
a coffin nail, by the way, that you can put it in your universe or not.
Yeah.
Just
Is
don't
that
cough up nails.
If it kills somebody, you have a radioactive signature of the round that you slotted into your gun, so they could track you down and hold you accountable for killing that individual. If you were trying to do like an assassin job or something, it wouldn't be a good idea to use a coffin nail.
Right.
Just don't cough up nails. That's not healthy.
No.
So what I'm
But you-
thinking, and this is what they do in the Cyberpunk, the new Cyberpunk RPG, Cyberpunk Red, is that all melee weapons in that universe have some degree of monomolecular edging on them, so they half the armor of whatever you're attacking.
Ooh,
Oh.
that's nasty.
And yes, because that's where I was kind of. This is where the problems were starting. That just close combat attacks, they just aren't doing enough damage to people when they really should be. And
I agree.
unless you mod your weapon, you're never going to be dealing enough damage to people to really do anything or get anywhere fast. So people who want to be close combat monsters, unless they're putting energy sheaths and mono edges
All these
on
crazy
their
mods.
swords, all those crazy mods, yeah, you can cut through a guy's armor, but you're still not really getting anywhere very quickly. So we could just keep the close combat damage the way it is, and if you're not using an unarmed attack, you would just cut the guy's armor in half. And then
I
you can
like
just
that.
get mods on. You can get mods on top of that to make it even better. So you could cut that. So when you're fighting that heavy gunner up there, yeah, he's bullets are bouncing off of him and things like that. And then Alex bursts into the room with her twin combat blades and just carves him up like a holiday turkey. Which I mean, at this point, I think you should be able to do that. I think you should totally be able to run in there and slice that guy up like he's nothing.
Yeah, given the tech level of this setting, I don't think that's a stretch.
And because the close combat weapons list is so thin, I think that could kind of help a little bit.
And that
So I
would be an
feel like
inherited trait for all melee.
Yes, every melee attack that isn't like just an unarmed punch. If it was like a power suit assisted punch, then I'd probably apply the same rule to that, where you're just going bop, and just decking them out.
Mm-hmm. Well, that
I mean,
is
I know
in effect what I'm doing. I have powered punches.
I know even in Cyberpunk they don't let blunt attacks or brawl attacks get that bonus. Which is, I don't know, I think it's a little strange that it's only edged weapons to let you do that. Or even like...
It's Cyberpunk, man. It's gotta be edgy.
You know what blunt weapons could do? They could cause additional AP loss, as like you're ringing their
Yeah,
bell.
concussion.
Yeah, that could be a thing. Or the other option is we just increase the damage of pretty much every weapon. And make them a little more on par with the ranged weapons.
Oh, you mean every melee weapon, correct?
Every melee weapon could just get a damage buff. Because right now, if you try to punch a guy with like an unarmed attack doing like 1/1, and somebody's like wearing like the most basic of bitch armor, even if you're a strong dude, you're probably not gonna get anywhere.
Well, I got 8 successes on the trooper. That's not gonna look good. So
you would have dealt 4 damage to him, which is admittedly not very much. Well, actually, you have an extra 4 body on you, so that you would have dealt 6 damage to him. That's pretty decent with 1 punch, just bam. And then if you would have followed it up with a second punch and got something along the same lines, yeah, you'd probably be able to knock a guy out with a 1/2 punch wearing an exosuit and having all those beefy things that you've got in there. So that seems about right.
Okay, good.
And that's like a low-level mook. That's like the guys you kind of cut through on a daily basis. I feel like that's what you probably should be doing.
I agree. You just add more of them if you want to slow somebody down.
I mean, meanwhile, like, the reason I didn't really care as much that my character didn't do anything is because we already know that his main bread and butter strategy already worked. So I got to do one cool experimental thing that I can use later, but in general, I don't really care that Dunban went down without really fighting anything, just simply because I already knew that the pyrokinesis, kinda neat, and his main sword is powerful enough to take down a hard suit, so like, I really didn't care. The rest of it seemed pretty smooth though for the rest of y'all, so.
Yeah, you did get ganged up, so that seemed about right.
Yeah, whatever.
You know what
Yeah.
you need done,
Oh,
man?
and this also means that maybe more of you should start carrying medical packs with you.
I
just
probably
in
will
case.
slot one, yeah. But you know what Dunban could really use?
More speed.
Well, yes. Or could produce a body double, create an illusion, so it helps you get out of dodge.
Well, I don't think there's a psionic talent for that, unfortunately.
What,
Actually,
is it
wait,
Voldemort?
no,
I
no,
didn't-
no,
I
no,
did-
wait.
I didn't account for everything, so if you want to have, like, you know, I'd like to cast mirror image on myself.
The thing is,
Yeah,
I think
You
that's
should be able to do that.
Because
see,
that would
well-
give your character more survivability, and it would just be a really cool tactic.
Well, the thing is that I could give him already I could get the psionic talent bubble, which is basically just a shield that I can just use. But I think there is, yeah, no, Mirage. That's
Barrier!
yeah, Mirage is a tier 2 that I can reduce the difficulty at defend test. Basically, what you just said. Just I don't have those yet because, well,
Okay, so we do have
Yep.
stuff that's available to you.
yeah, I just don't have
Well,
them
that's
yet.
good. Because he is squishy. I love him. I think he's an absolute dynamo. But when he gets focused down, he does fold.
That is kind of the usual problem I expect of him, is to be the guy that hits really hard and tries not to get hit, but if he gets hit, it's going to hurt. So, something
That's
to
fair.
I might consider getting him bubble once I'm more comfortable spending my XP again, because I am trying to balance out all that and not just keep giving him all the psionic talents in the world.
I mean, they are really fun, aren't they?
They are fun. That's why I chose to play the psionic, because it's fun, and every team should probably have a psionic on their team, just so they have a bit more versatility.
Oh yeah, it adds a whole lot of cool options. I
mean-
saw you pick up that rubble last fight, chuck it at some guy. That was really cool.
Yeah, you could probably pick up one of those boxes and throw at him. You could pick up the heavy gunner body and just yeet it at somebody.
Yeah, right now he can basically pick up very small objects, but if I focused more on, like, his telekinesis, then I could start picking up, like, larger things. Yeah, the major telekinesis, 2 size 1 or 1 size 2, and then the master is that I can pick up a size 3 object and, like, yeet a person.
I got another hypothetical for you, Blaz, if you'd entertain me.
Yes.
So let's say this grenadier is alive.
Yep.
I want to pick up the front end of this box and flip it so it squashes him. How would you handle that?
Okay, I would make you do a.
I want to pancake this guy.
I'd make you do a basically a improvised weapon attack with that, and it would move the cover so that basically that thing would be shifted and it would get flipped on top of him. You would deal damage to him. It would knock him prone, and if he it would not get smashed because it'd be like knocking him over. And he'd be kind of trapped underneath it, and then you'd have to spend AP to pull himself out if the object is heavy enough.
Ah, see, that's great. I did have that idea at one point, but I just had no opportunity to use it. See, I like that you're thinking that there's functional uses for these actions, because there's a lot of cool things characters could do in a game that you might not expect.
Mm-hmm. That's one thing in RPGs is that you can't really account for every single last thing a person can do.
Yeah.
And if you decide to codify everything, then people expect there to be rules for every single last little thing in the game. And I'd like to find ways to maybe mitigate that as much as possible, where you can just kind of give people an kind of rule where it's like, in this circumstance you just do this normally, and then if you have a person who's played the game enough, they can kind of figure out, okay, I can just give this weapon property to this box flipping attack that they want, and just kind of think about it reasonably, where it's like, okay, so they're stuck underneath the box, they're prone, they need to get themselves out of there, so they gotta spend extra AP, push the box off themselves, and then spend MP to get back up, and now they've basically spent more resources than they would have liked that turn to escape that situation.
Yeah. Well, I like that, because see, there might be a situation where I don't want to outright murder someone, but I want to make sure they're not going to bother me for a while, or my friends.
Yes.
And that would be a great solution for that.
I think there would have to probably be a section in the book for instances like that, where you just have to make things up, and I could probably give people some examples.
Mm-hmm.
And then not really get too deep into it, just say here's what I would do in this situation. You can use this knowledge in case you find yourself in this situation.
Yeah, and if you create enough examples, it'll give people a broad enough spectrum they could come to their own conclusion based on your ruling.
Exactly. Then you can make it your own.
That's awesome. I would love a section like that.
Now, so another idea is that you got that grappling hook, right, Dan?
Sure do.
You could use the grappling hook onto a box, and pretty much do a ranged grapple, quote unquote.
Oh, sure. And topple a bunch of boxes on top of them. I was going to try and do that for the hard suit. I was going to try and either yeet a box to knock over more boxes, or use the grappling hook to bring boxes down on top of him. And maybe pin his leg down.
In the end, it still revolves around boxes.
Yeah.
Hey man, boxes are a sci-fi staple.
They are.
Or those, round plastic containers that can apparently knock out a Klingon in one go. Give you spinal damage as they bounce off your shoulder blade harmlessly.
Not so obliged. Don't think about saddles.
Saddles?
Saddles.
Star Trek Next Generation.
Saddles?
When Picard-
yes.
Remember that episode?
I actually just watched that one a little while ago. Every serious rider has their own saddle. It's just how it's done.
Yeah, exactly. And it's why is it? It's why do you have a saddle on a ship? Every rider has one.
Holodeck.
But yeah, I think
God.
it moved a lot smoothly. I know damage effects didn't come up as much.
But I think it's just the fact that how smooth it went, it didn't really matter.
And when they happened, it was a big deal.
Oh yeah.
That was 2 heavy machine gun batteries and a single coffin nail that did him in.
Yes. I was actually thinking something on that thought for the vehicle thing. Now, the +10 armor, +10 damage situation Is that enough, or does that not feel right? Because, I mean, you were using some pretty illegal and high-tech weapons to take him out. That
Yes.
did feel like what you probably should be doing to that.
Yeah. If you factored none of those things into the equation, I would have had a much harder time taking him down. It would have effectively almost tripled the amount of attacks I'd have to do on him.
Right. And well, you were built specifically for this situation, I feel.
Correct.
So I think I should actually give that to you. But now that I think about it, just to kind of expand on the +10 damage, +10 armor situation, when it's attacking you, I feel its attacks should get +10 pierce, just to blow through whatever armor you have, because it is using a vehicle scale gun on you. So if you do have stuff that'll protect you, it's not going to do you any good unless it's built specifically for that.
Are you saying +10 damage and +10 pierce?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah, I could definitely swing with that, because you don't want to get caught out in the open with that thing. And I was hiding behind a wall. That gave me a decent advantage. But as you saw, I left no AP to dodge. Very foolish of me. But I wanted to see what would happen.
Now, the reverse of that, too, would be, say if you had pierce on a weapon that wasn't dealing vehicle scale damage to the target, then they would ignore up to 10 of your pierce somehow. So, like, say if you know, Ursa or you had your sniper rifle and you didn't have the coffin nail,
Yeah.
and you tried to shoot them at them, and you somehow got 10 successes, that 10 pierce that you would get from the boar wouldn't really happen unless you were getting extra pierce from another source.
Because it would be soaked up by the...
It'd be getting soaked up by the armor that would have. But
I'm okay with that. I still think you want to give ground troops an option to take on heavy equipment like that.
Mhm.
I don't even know what a grenade launcher would have done against this guy. Those things, rocket launcher. I'm gonna have to take a look at the rules of that real quick, because I'm not confident that would work.
They have a stupid amount of damage. They probably would have done quite a bit, because the base damage of a mech buster missile is 20.
Okay, 20 is not bad, because I got to factor in 10 armor.
Yeah, and it has something here called anti-mech. That does a certain thing.
Basically,
Let
it
me
probably
just-
just negates the upscaling.
Whenever this damage is used against a non-AC scale target, the attack's difficulty increases by 2. Basically, you can't lock onto soft targets with that weapon.
Alright,
but
so
what I would do on top of that, I would say it just ignores vehicle scale bonus armor and just has to deal with what it has.
I would agree with that, especially given
Which
its
means I would-
ammo nature.
I would probably, if that was the case, what I would actually do is lower the damage by a little bit more, maybe be like 10 and 5. Because if you use that on a character scale target, they're probably going to die. Just explode into a...
I thought
into
you
a red
literally couldn't
slurry.
use it on a character, though.
Well, you'd be getting it'd be a 10 plus to hit.
Oh, so it's still a chance. I see.
Still a chance. And if somebody whiffs it, they could just explode.
Wow, that's tough.
It is tough. I think what I would do in this case is I would take the mobile rocket launcher and the mech buster missile launcher. I'd probably lower their damage by a bit, and then the anti-mech part would just say that it ignores vehicle bonus armor, and then forget the soft locking thing or the soft target thing. And then you could turn a mech buster missile on somebody. You still only have limited ammo 1, so you get one good shot off, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that is a great way to balance it. Is the limited ammo 1. Now, I did take an ammo box. It took me 2 AP and a whole turn of not using it to reload the thing, but I think that's a fair trade-off.
Yeah.
Because you can't use it in the turn that you reload it. I think it's what the ammo box says.
Yeah, because you're taking the time to actively reload.
Yeah, you may spend 2 AP to restore limited ammo on a personal weapon. It goes up to full value, and then the weapon cannot attack in the same turn it's reloaded, and that's it. So I did use that time to reload my coffin nails. How do you feel about that, Blaz? Should I be able to reload contraband weapons like that?
I think for that ammo box, it just says that you can restore limited ammo to a particular weapon.
Yes.
If in the case of contraband weapons, this would just be my own personal thing. I think you'd have to spend an additional amount of money to get extra charges
special
of that
thing.
weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it'd be like an ammo box of coffin nails. Maybe you have to pay like half of that ammo box again, or like double, because it's a
I'd say
special item.
double's fair. Because those are fucking great, man.
So what's the ammo box at? Like what's the cost for one of those?
500 for a single use reload, 1 limited ammo.
Restore the limited ammo of a weapon to its full value, so you can get the full thing back of the coffin nail, which means limited 2. I'd almost say maybe like 1,000 or maybe even 2,000 for something like that. How much is the coffin nails by itself?
Ooh, I forgot to account for that, but I did pay for it.
Let me look. Okay, I got it right here. It is 1,500 for a handgun and 3,000 for a sniper rifle.
Yes.
What I would do is, if you wanted to buy extra charges of that, you had to pay 1,500, so like half the cost of the
contraband item.
Yeah,
that's fair. And I was wondering how you felt about that. I was going to say we should make it so you can't reload them because they're just too powerful. But if you're going to balance it that way so that they're more expensive, that's fair enough.
And then you have to lug it around too.
You do. It is lugging. You got to lug it.
Yeah.
But I liked it. Yeah, my character's very specifically focused to be just a machine of death, and I really loved that. That was a lot of fun. This test went way differently than the last one. Was actually able to kill people. Pretty satisfied with that.
And I think each of the characters are kind of starting to figure out, like, the main thing that they're doing when it comes to these ground combats, because I've realized that Dunban more or less excels when he provides some sort of distraction or something, and then kind of throws them off guard, or gets like a sneak kill. Like he's not the upfront kind of guy. Like, well, I could, but he's too squishy.
What Dunban did was he forced all those people to go through this building, slowed them down. It's removed from combat itself, so we could take them on one by one. So that is absolutely a good tactic.
Yeah, it's just that, you know, there were 3 of them, and everyone else was focused on other stuff, and it's just like, well, crap. But it's still kind of a tactic to keep in mind, because I noticed that even back when he was just kind of slitting people's necks from behind, that ironically, despite the terrible presence stat, he's actually meant to be quite sneaky.
Here's something I'm thinking for power armor, just to make it a little more distinct from other pieces of armor, because it's supposed to be big, beefy power armor. Maybe it ignores the bonus pierce from vehicle attacks. So it's kind of in a like a strange middle ground where it's like it's better than character scale armor, but it's not quite a hard suit. So you can survive, sort of like a direct like missile strike from like a mech, and that just blows up right next to you. You just kind of fly through the air and land somewhere. You're like, I'm okay, sort of.
And then
you're just not outright dead.
Then a billboard falls on you.
Yeah. I do think that works, because what Hans is a light power armor suit. He's an exosuit. He's supposed to be less bulky, a little more maneuverable, while still getting all of the benefits of a power suit. With one exception, it's not armored. Where the power suit itself would survive that 10 straight damage that vehicle scale weapons would deal, I think that's much more fair. And now I think I'll build towards a power suit.
They're good. Just make sure you have enough money and space for the interface.
Ooh, there's an interface.
Yeah, in order to pilot your AC, you need to have the power suit interface.
Unless you want to basically strip that each time you want to get into your AC, which is very, very counterintuitive.
That's true. I'll put some thought into it.
And note, power suit is actually a lot more economic than a hard suit, because power suit interface is a cockpit item, while a hard suit interface is a torso item.
Hard suit does let you eject out into a vehicle, which can actually bring some pretty nasty weapons to the fight. So you could have like, we haven't totally codified this yet, but the idea would be is that if you're using a vehicle, they'll have either vehicle equivalent weapons or you can just pick items off of the AC weapon sheet that are two-handed or smaller. So a two-handed weapon would be an ordnance level weapon for a tank. So like if you wanted to slap a minigun on top of like an artillery track, you could do that. So it's just this big honking, lightly armored giant gun just moving around the battlefield. Or you could give the hard suit could take like 2 heat claws and be able to run around with those and slash people up.
Isn't it? I can just see it just doing the windmill arms, just running around.
Yes.
So the
Because-
Luigi maneuver.
Yes.
So, because I don't think the damage difference between those two things should be all that great. And I mean, I would imagine they're kind of sharing technology between those two things. It's just the amount of stuff you can slap onto a tank is probably a little bit different. So like, what is it here? Like a tank is probably going to have like a hand cannon as its main turret, or a rail pistol, or a submachine gun.
Uh-huh.
And then probably have like a light machine gun as like a backup weapon or something, or like a missile launcher or something like that. And that'd just be like your basic tank, which is, it's just a handgun with tracks that's just walking around trying to shoot vehicles or trying to shoot giant robots.
Of course.
And that doesn't sound too unreasonable. And then we could have even bigger tanks. Like we could have like a super heavy tank that actually has a shoulder mounted weapon on it that's just coming after you, and it could be like an AC equivalent thing that just doesn't have any arms. Multiple turrets on it or something like that, just this.
Basically, just literally a mobile artillery.
Well, okay, so please refresh my memory. So because Dunban has 2 of these severe injury tokens, that's what gave him the status of being knocked out of combat?
No, I think that was just the amount of damage I had taken.
The two pips that you have? You have 2 red ones? That's the damage state that you're at?
So what's the damage that you were at there? You're at 32?
Yeah, it's not because I had 2 wounded tokens. It was because I was over 30 damage.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. All right.
So if I was at like
Yeah.
29 damage, I would have had the bonus wounded token, but he barely still would have been conscious.
I see.
Mhm.
I see. For a second, I thought it was the presence of that meant that you were knocked out.
No,
Just because you were over 30.
no, it's correlation but not causation.
Understood. All right, just trying to get that because this is a new thing, and well, we did suffer a casualty, so to speak.
Yeah,
And,
but he'll be fine.
Yeah, he'll be okay. But I wanted to see what all that translated to in the end.
So yeah, what that meant is, so what were the wounds that you took? You took a limb. Well, okay, it was your right arm, which is already mangled up all the hell. So, that was your. I guess because you have an arm you're not really using, that was your freebie. So
Yeah, and
you
then
don't have to
he
worry
had
about that too much.
the head disrupted, so like
Yeah,
all
that's
in all he
temporary.
really didn't take too much in terms of actual damage results. It just more or less one of them was annoying and the other ultimately did nothing. And then he just got knocked out because he took so much damage because he's squishy.
Right.
Sweet. All right. Well, I do like the changes that you made to cover specifically. They do work pretty well. It solves the issue of, oh no, I have no AP to block with, but I'm still behind a fortified concrete wall. That should give me some way of dodging this attack. So I thought that was a little more balanced than it was before. I still got hit, but it gave me a fighting chance to mitigate some of that damage.
Hello, puppy.
So in your case, Dan, you would have to say if this wasn't like a VR mission, you would have to go to the hospital to repair your damaged limb.
Boy.
So there are 2 ways you can do that. You can get cybernetic upgrades to that limb. So you replace a disabled or destroyed arm with a cybernetic one. Or you can get tissue regeneration, which can restore the use of that limb.
Very cool.
Usually
Is
that's
that-
also the point that you might consider getting like some sort of gene mod or cybernetic mod, because it's like, well, I gotta get replaced anyway, might as well make it better.
That's true.
Yep. The cost of those two options is actually the same. So it's kind of like, what do you want to do with it? Do you want to get a robot arm now, or do you want to just get your arm back?
Sure.
One of them, one of them costs you XP, the other one doesn't. Is the kind of the trade-off.
Well, also one of them would stack with my armor, wouldn't it?
Yes, it
My,
would. It would count as a
cyber
cyber.
teeth.
Yep, it would count as a cyber option.
Ooh, I'd go with that.
Also, this is kind of more of a lore sort of thing, but it's something that's kind of come up in my campaign, is that we have a character that mostly just through whatever is going on in his backstory, he's been kind of constantly having to get stuff replaced and have gene mods placed in. So it's just kind of more those, lore questions of, at what point do you consider it not the same person anymore because so much of him has been replaced? But that's also the same thing of just slowly replacing yourself with the cybermons. Is it still the same person because everything's been replaced? But it's, just one of those age-old questions. No big deal.
Well, because I watched WandaVision and got to that part in the episode where they talked about the ship of Theseus, I mean, it's kind of up to you, I guess. I ain't here to wax philosophic with you. I'm just
No,
here to blow stuff
I'm just
up and
making
battle
a
giant
point
robots.
that that's just
Yeah.
one of those weird
Things.
questions that you kind of have to think about,
Well,
considering, like,
That's what you explore in sci-fi narratives, though.
Yep.
yeah,
But if you were asking me personally, has that person's brain been replaced?
not yet, but
Then they're
almost
fine.
everything
And then
else,
it's,
like his
then
head,
it's still them.
yeah, at this point the head of him is still like the same person, but he's had most of his organs replaced because they got shot up. He's had his arms and legs replaced, most of his skeleton. He just recently got his eyes replaced. So it's just like, how much of the guy is still the original at this point? Not much, really. And DJ knows who I'm talking about because it's made all the funnier / worse in universe because the dude's only like 19.
Ooh,
Oh, dumb man?
That's like getting a,
No.
it's like getting a tattoo.
Oh
really
yeah,
early.
Tempest.
You might reject that later.
Well, it's not because he's choosing to do it, it's because he just keeps getting into situations where he kind of needs it.
Oh, well. Make better choices.
Anyway, I think this is probably a good point for us to stop here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Next time
Yeah.
we'll
Oh.
hopefully have Johnny back.
I agree. I want to say one thing. I know we're getting close to wrapping this up, but I really look forward to doing more role playing with you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Yes, the next session, whether or not Anon is with us, I would like to keep getting this kind of moving forward. So if
Mhm.
Anon
Yeah.
can't show up, we're going to do it anyway, no matter what.
Mhm.
It'll be great if he's here, but
Yeah.
what can you do? One of us, Ari, you're on a bit of a time limit, so...
Well, don't worry so much about that because I think by the time we get all done, it won't be that big of a deal for me. So.
Right. I would rather get it done than have you,
Worry
like,
about it.
oh, well, I can't make it for the last session, so I guess my character just dies. It's like, it feels very anticlimactic.
Yeah,
Well,
I'd rather...
I
also,
get
like,
ya.
didn't everything just fall through, Ari?
For that at the moment, yeah. So that's why I said don't worry so much about the time limit, because I think it'll probably be a while. But I get your point, man.
Yeah.
But anyway, if no one else has anything to be saying, I believe this
Tacos.
this is a good point for us to stop, and hopefully we'll be back with more of the actual mech punching. Till
That's
then,
right.
Absolutely.
Stay tuned for Operation Avalanche.
yeah.
I heard that beeping again.